Welcome to Feats Fantasies, Cataclysm Rising. I am your host, your DM, Manny, and I am joined once again by, starting on our right, my right at least, because he has a face full of pizza.
Hello, I am Sylack, the Dragonborn, and also Gunther, who plays Sylack, the Paladin, Dragonborn.
Quote unquote. Real
Yeah.
What voice is it? Or are you slipping into a...
Real quick, did I have to do another mic test for me, or am I good?
No, you're good.
You're good. You're fine.
All right, who are you?
I'm bored.
You're bored.
I'm bored. They found me in a bar.
Found you in a bar.
I'm also Alex.
You're bored of the bar.
I'm also Alex, and doing Boar's voice kind of hurts some days, so bear with me.
So that's how I feel in the other thing. You know.
I found out this is mandatory.
That's not what I was talking about, but okay. I am Manuel, Barkton of Countryville County City Town. Even I mess up with that sometimes.
Are you sure it's Countryville?
I'm looking at it right here.
Okay.
It's Countryville City Town.
Read it off the script.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
What script? We don't have a
We
script.
don't. No, this is.
Script?
If you hear this and you think any of it was planned at all, anything other than what the DM might have done, I don't know what you're perceiving.
Hell, even I'm improving most of my shit half the time.
Yeah, he's like hardcore flipping through some notebooks right now.
3/4 of the time.
Oh no, this soothes my throat.
Yes, I realize. I realize. That's not what I was talking about. I don't have an
Okay.
issue with that. But yes, Manuel Barkton of Countryville County City Town, played by me, Aaron. There's not really a voice for this character. He's just kind of annoyed all the time.
You kind of had an interesting thing going where you were kind of like all breathy. You're like,
Well, I mean,
That's 'cause he's
yes,
annoyed.
because I'm annoyed.
Why are you annoyed?
Those are finishing signs. Those are ellipses.
These are yes.
That's what
What
those
is
are.
he?
Sylack gets it, and he doesn't do English.
I know do English. My vocabularistics are limited to I and am and Dragonborn exclusively in that order.
Can you do dragon and born as two separate words?
I am Dragonborn.
So, what's the
"We are
adventure?
Dragonborn."
What's the adventure we're going on today, Sir DM?
So, previously, you guys had left the town of the Nexa briefly to head to the Braidberry farm to help out the proprietor. I believe it was Jean Braid, a Franchdorf, with a problem he had where a bunch of his beehives were destroyed. After doing some investigation, talking to the bees, looking at the general tracks, you had learned that some kind of large beast had come through, with big paws, as well as a bunch of smaller deer, and the tracks led to and from the White Pine Forest. And you followed the tracks, entered the forest, followed them for a little while, and then you were stopped by a couple of deer for a little bit. And after entering a clearing within the forest, you discovered a deer who referred to himself as Jeremy the Chosen, who was this big deer with glowing eyes and horns, who then proceeded to attack you with his small army of deer as well as an owlbear. You guys managed to defeat Jeremy the Chosen and his army, as well as the owlbear, who was referred to, I believe, as Mike. And
I don't remember getting any of that information while we were fighting him. Jeremy and Mike.
I remember blowing up a deer and then some shit happening.
You didn't get that. Him as a boar.
yeah,
Or was able to talk to him.
And I understand what
You and
they're
I are
saying.
kind of just like.
well, no, that's the thing. The deer was talking to all of you. It only just attacked him while calling out his name, saying Jeremy the Chosen will be the one to defeat you, and then he tried to fight you. Anyways,
Okay, then.
you had defeated the owlbear, took off its head to bring back as proof, returned to Braid, who paid you summarily. Then you returned to Anexa, to Madame Montgomery, who saw the proof of your victory, and brought you back to the Far Step Guild house, where she and the tiefling receptionist clerk there signed you in properly. You guys gave your team a name. I believe it was the Secret Six, or is that still up in the air?
That was it, right? Secret Six?
Was that it?
I take notes every week. That's for another project. Hold on.
The Secret Six is like some government hitman or something.
It sounds like a Marvel hero too.
Yes. For Far Step Adventures Guild, we are called the Secret Six.
Yes. You were given the proper paperwork. And afterwards, Montgomery took you guys out to celebrate. Some of you stayed to enjoy the drinks and food. Some of you decided to return to the Tally's Rest to recuperate and take care of some personal business. Aaron had left to broker his deal with the Blight Watcher.
What?
Yeah.
What? Who knows about that, man? Come on down low. Jeez.
Do not see you hanging in shady bars.
Where you successfully managed to broker an agreement for whatever you find. It's an even split, 50 between you and him. But then you would have to distribute. You would have to evenly. You, depending on what you want to do, would have to evenly distribute your share with your friends, depending on the scenario. And then Sylack had returned to the bar to discover that, to Tally's Rest, to discover that a substitute bar owner, for lack of a better word, has a sister who lives in the town of Hill Rock, which houses a temple to his god Bahamut. And Alex ended up spending the night with Montgomery, which reminds me.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Which reminds me, you get a point of inspiration.
Oh. I can use this awesome program through this website, D&D Beyond.
Neither of us have inspiration, right? Okay.
Just
for
him.
some reason it was checked on my thing. I don't know why. I wasn't inspired.
That's one word for it. Say it like that.
Anyways,
We
so
might have to adjust your mic. It's not easy to adjust. Oh, in general, just closer to you. It's fine. Hold it.
It's fine.
I'm gonna need an extra bag soon.
Thanks, Mom.
Okay.
Patience here.
What?
Don't worry about it.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
What does that mean?
Nope.
What does it
Let's
mean?
not worry about
It means,
that right now.
it means
Okay.
you have it going on. You're all that Alex has wanted and waited for so long.
What
I
does this
didn't
mean
realize
for
Gunther's
John?
name was actually Stacy.
What does this mean for John?
Shout out.
Okay, anyways, so we're good.
We're good. I'm pretty sure.
You guys then took a long rest. Woke the next day. Got some breakfast from the Tally's Rest. Paloma offered to show you around town on her break. And before you guys and before you guys left to go find Boar, who had not come home, who had not come home that night.
He's home as soon as he got Oh wait.
Anyways,
This is a good point.
you guys bought some magical beans from a bean seller. Yes.
I did.
Yeah, you bought a lot of beans.
I was just remembering where this went.
And when you found Boar, you gave him one of the beans. Boar immediately then breathed fire, singeing off Nivel's eyebrows. And at that very moment, Paloma showed up, discovered your guys' shenanigans. After getting healed and getting your eyebrows grown back, you guys then proceeded to enter the market, so that way you could also retrieve repair some of your armor as well. So she's taking you to the one of the blacksmiths that she knows. So you enter the market, and it seems busier than usual. There are a lot more people, and people seem to be actually like setting up a variety of.
Oh right, the owlbear.
Yeah, the owlbear scratched across your armor that had busted it up. Actually, yeah. You guys had actually. The market's a lot busier than it usually is. People seem to be actually setting up some kind of like decorations, like garlands and stuff, and banners being hung up around buildings and across from buildings. Just in general, there seems to be kind of a festive air to things at the moment. So.
What's going on?
It's the new moon banquet. It happens every couple months, or so, celebrating the new harvest and all that. I think it should be. Sorry, right at the time of the year. You should be ready to start up in maybe a day or two.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really fun. Lots of music, lots of great food, games, prizes. It's a really fun event. I don't really get to go with anybody very often. Sometimes I go out with some friends every once in a while, but usually Uncle has me tending the bar to people coming in.
Can't imagine there's too many people going in when there's an event to be had.
You'd be surprised. I'd enjoy that. Would you like to partake? I'm sure if we ask Uncle, he wouldn't mind.
Yeah, sure.
She has the scent of pheromone.
Anyways,
Lovely.
You see that
yes.
she.
Is that what those are?
You see, upon hearing that, she like blushes bright red. Jameson! And you guys, she immediately runs in the direction towards the sound of a tunk, tunk, tunk. You see a blacksmith in the distance.
Follow after, I guess.
Okay.
That's not already insinuated.
Yeah.
She approaches a high elf gentleman who stands at least a good foot taller than her at least. Is like, oh, hello, Paloma. It's like, good to see you, girl. What are you doing out here? Shouldn't you be over at Tally's? She says, oh no, it's like Uncle gave me a day off. I'd like to introduce you to some friends and potential customers. This is Nivel. He has, as you can see, he has a bit of a thing across his chest, and that he does. It's like, well, welcome to the Rock and Iron. You're in need for some new armor, huh?
Yes.
What kind of armor is your armor? Is it like leather?
That's a great question. I figured it's been so long. Oh, it just so happens to be scale mail.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm noticing a trend with myself.
Almost like
Sorry,
he's
that
great.
sounded way more ominous.
He seems to keep creating the same character at various heights.
At various heights.
got short Legolas, then you got tall ass Legolas. Then you got regular. Then you got regular Legolas.
Are we good?
I had to switch up my channels a little bit weird this time, so I'm just trying to adjust here. But yes, we are good. But yes, I have scale now. Yes.
Oh, no, that's a right bloody scash right there. What were you doing?
Fighting an owlbear.
Oh, that's impressive. Right.
It's fun, I guess.
I can imagine that it is. Good thing luckily my fun mostly revolves around just, hammering metal, and putting steel in fire, putting steel in water, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think we can work on that. Unfortunately, I'm just an apprentice. Can probably get Dagmar or Abel to help you out with it. Guys! And two dwarves come in. It's like, yes, Jameson. It's like, oh, it's like customers. It's like, he immediately goes up to Sylack. How can I help you with that, big fella? He's like, no, Abel, this one over here. What? Oh, and he sees you. Oh yeah, that's a proper scar right there. So you need it repaired.
If you could, I'm
Yes.
also willing to look at options for sale.
Oh yeah, certainly. It's like, are you looking for anything newish in particular? But I mean, we can fix this up for perhaps say 20 gold if that's all right. Ooh.
We could, but what do you have? This piece of armor doesn't mean much to me. I don't have any reason to keep it if you have something possibly better.
All right, come on to the store. Come on to the store. Come on, lad. This will be a good chance for you to learn how to measure armor. And the two of them bring you into the store. The other dwarf who looks at you two. Well then, while they're dealing with that, is there anything I can help you with? It's like, the lad's an apprentice, but he's made plenty of fine weapons. And she shows a rack filled with various other swords and weapons and stuff like that, and you can see that they are they have a distinct look to them.
I just kind of pound my quarterstaff on the ground. I got a stick.
Well,
I do the exact same thing but with a glaive.
He has a glaive.
I have a stick. I mean,
You have a glaive. This is a stick. Yours is a stick with a thing on it.
I have a stick with a thing.
we also happen to have one of those blades with a stick on it. And she points over at a glaive, but the glaive has a very distinct look about it. The glaive is super the blade part of the glaive is very curved and serrated, and the part of the attachment attaching the head of the blade to the stick has all these spikes on it. It looks very distinctly like something out of Hot Topic.
He's got one.
What is hot topic?
No. It has a very edgy look to it.
Well, it should. It's a bladed weapon.
Let's do it. Anyways,
Does that stick with the thing on it do anything special?
she brings it over and says, "This thing has quite an edge to it. She takes a little bit of scrap leather and one of the smaller blades that she can handle, and just kind of slides it across almost like butter. Essentially, they essentially do an extra.
You
They have-
guys are rich. That could have made a good pair of shoes, and you just sliced it for a test.
Oh, we already made a pair of shoes out of it anyway. So it's scrap. It's just
I could have made it like laces or something. Oh,
But it'll be the standard stats, but it'll have a +1 to attack and damage.
He's not smart enough.
What?
Is Boar smart enough? Is Boar making a decision?
Let me tell you what kind of decision he's making. Speak wisdom or intelligence?
Wisdom.
Yeah, wisdom sounds right.
It's a little better.
So, you interested?
I don't know, is it?
What's a little better?
They're a stick with the thing on it.
How do you know?
It's sharper.
My stick with the thing on it is also sharp.
Right, but this one's immune with some strange properties, and when you go to swing it at something, some godlike being will roll a random cube and make it do more damage.
Like a Bahamut?
Like Bahamut.
How much with the stick with the thing on?
What if he trades in the current stick with the thing on it?
Are you willing to trade? They'll make it cost significantly less.
But I like my stick with the thing on it.
Keep your stick with the thing on it.
How
Oh,
much?
that was
In that case, it'll be about. In that case, it'll be 30 gold.
Can I hear any of this from my room? From the room I'm in?
Okay, so you.
I'll take it.
Oh, you'll take it. All right, then I'll
that's-
make sure to let Jameson know that you appreciated his wares. And she hands you the glaive. You take and she takes your gold. So yeah, minus 3 gold from you. All right. So for you,
-3?
30.
Okay.
So
Firstly, can I hear any of it?
not at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, make a.
Here.
Perception.
My passive perception is 14.
14? Make a check anyway.
I'm not trying to listen for it.
Okay, never mind then. If you're not trying, then
Yeah, I'm not.
You-
I'm
you
not
don't- you don't-
trying to listen. I'm just asking if I can.
you don't hear this. You can't. You hear some stuff in the distance, but you can't really make out because
Okay.
because at the moment, Jameson and Abel, the dwarf and the elf, they're currently getting kind of handsy with you. Abel is really teaching you how to has taken off your armor and is showing Jameson how to properly measure for armor and stuff like that.
What happened to what's her face?
I was about to ask where she was.
Oh,
Did Paloma follow us?
yeah. Let's just say Paloma followed you. You do have like a girdle of sorts underneath your armor. So,
Who
but
said?
You've been really just like.
Who says I haven't been just bare armoring it? I don't see that in my inventory list.
Imagine that would be kind of uncomfortable. Because I think you also said you were gonna get a new tunic as well underneath it.
I have no idea.
Because it got cut through, as well.
I have no idea.
You always have a tunic under.
Do I? Vimic doesn't.
You should.
That's some serious chafing right there.
It really is.
Vimic doesn't care.
Well, that's because he's.
I mean, I don't know who Vimic is.
Well, anyways,
Imagine wearing a frying pan on your bare chest all day. Now imagine doing that with like 20 smaller frying pans all day. That's what it's like to wear scale armor with no tunic.
anyways, so they are you interested in something that's perhaps a breastplate or maybe some half plate armor? It's like, well, I mean, are you looking for something heavier, something lighter?
What is scale melt technically already?
Yeah,
like
scale
a-
would have been like it's medium armor.
Yes.
With overlapping pieces of metal.
This armor consists of a coat and leggings. Wow. Okay.
All armors come with everything
Oh, okay.
necessary to wear the armor.
Okay.
Including
I
the
gotcha. Okay, so this is a medium armor, and it gives me. What's warding?
Warding?
Yeah. It says AC 14, then comma stealth, And it's got like a little icon next to it, and then when I click into it, it has warding tagged to it. Like WARDING.
What happens if you touch the tag?
Nothing. I can't tap it.
Oh, then I wouldn't worry about it.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, there's only one thing in here that says related to warding, and it's for clerics, I think. Well, anyways.
Well, either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to stick with like a medium armor.
Okay, so well, we've got. Do you want to stick with the metal still, or would you like to try something maybe perhaps work with some hide, work with some chain?
An owlbear cut through raw metal scale mail.
All right. Well, if you're gonna keep fighting those, then we can figure maybe a breastplate or a hot plate for you would work best. Breastplate will just be the fitted chest piece with supple leather, but it'll leave the arms and legs unprotected. But it'll definitely protect your vital organs, and you'll also be relatively encumbered. And then there's also the half plate, which consists of shaped metal plates that cover most of your body, and it does not include leg protection beyond simple greaves.
What's their name?
Abel and Jameson. Jameson's the elf. Abel's the dwarf.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's an interesting relationship. Yeah. Do you guys have anything special? Money's not an object.
At the moment, no. But if you want a solid piece of defense, then the half plate's definitely going to be up your alley.
Well, so the half plates.
Oh,
what?
No,
what
the half plate will the shape that covers most of your body, aside from the legs, which are mostly just greaves.
Oh,
but
okay.
It's a breastplate that'll mostly just cover this area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, what are the stats of that?
Stats for the half plate will be the breastplate will be 14 plus your dex.
Mm-hmm.
And the half plate will be 15 plus your dex, but you also get a disadvantage on stealth.
I think that I'm going to say thank you for showing me your inventory, but I'll actually just have this repaired.
All right, fair enough. We can do that for 20 gold.
Elf. What was the elf's name?
Oh, Jameson.
Jameson.
Oh, yes.
Are you able to enchant things? Can either of you, actually?
No, I think you might have to go up into the what's her name? Might have to go Noble District. But I did hear of another lady. What was her name? I think it was like she was the Dragonborn lady. It's like Paloma's Montgomery. It's like yes, Montgomery. It's like that lady. She. I heard she's like she does a whole bunch.
I guess.
She used to do a whole bunch of magic and whatnot back in the day. So maybe she'd be able to help you. I'm not sure.
Okay, thank you.
No
I'm
problem.
just kind of like
They repair your come back toward the end of the day, and we'll be able to get this the scale mail fixed up for you.
end of the day.
Yep, end of the day. But for that tunic, unfortunately we don't sell that, but I did hear a new tailor had opened up little ways between the tracks and the local and the market.
May I borrow that the 14?
Oh, you want to
I want to ask if I can rent it
Rent
from
it? I
them
was gonna say.
for the day.
rent it? All right, sure. We can rent it out to you. It's like, boy, and then the Abel comes by, and they kind of whisper, banter back and forth. They sidebar. Okay, and then all right, we'll rent it to you for 50 gold pieces.
Sold.
Yeah, but if it ends up anything beyond simple dents and scratches, it's gonna be a case of you break it, you bought it.
Sounds good.
All right. So 50 gold pieces are exchanged.
That was the 14, right? That
Yes,
I asked for?
Yeah, that's the breastplate.
Okay,
so
so
it's
that's
14 plus your dex.
Okay.
Max
And
2.
Yeah, it's the same as what I already
perfect,
have,
perfect.
which is why I asked for that one
All right,
specifically.
Perfect. Sounds good.
So I'm giving you 70 in total, right?
Yeah. Yeah, 20 to repair, 50 to rent.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. All right then. But again, if you want to head to there's that tailor. It's like
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Appreciate your help.
Of course. Is there anything else I can get for you? The boy here is a fantastic weaponsmith at the moment.
I would be willing to look at some short swords.
All right. So they show you the short sword, and the short sword has it looks like a really big trench knife, but the blade is almost curved and almost like a scimitar.
I was about to ask, like almost like, but it's not a scimitar, right?
No.
Because that's
No,
its own thing.
no, yeah.
Okay.
And it's also in just like black. It's like a black handle with bunch of shiny silver spikes on the knuckle.
That is counterintuitive to a short sword, which is a piercing weapon.
Yeah. It's
This one can pierce and slash, I guess.
it's a curved double-edged blade.
Curved swords. Curved
Curved
swords.
Yes.
Sword.
Sword.
He pulls out his sword. I'm sorry.
Continue.
And you said so that would that be the normal stats plus
+1 to attack and defense.
+1 to attack and defense. Ooh. Sure, I'll buy 2 of them.
2 of them. Holy coly. All right. Those will be. That'll be 30 each as well.
Do I get a discount for buying 2?
Okay, 25 each.
I'll take it.
All right. Is there anything else that we can help you with?
I'll be good. Are they done?
Look, I have a new stick with a thing on it.
Oh my
Yes,
god, you
new
have a
stick.
new stick with that looks quite.
I call it
That's a choice.
the special stick with the thing on it.
Wonderful. You bought another one of them. Good to know that. Good to know. See, your blades are doing great. It's like you're real talented.
Boar?
I have a stick.
Are you done here? Are you purchasing anything?
No.
Okay. I think we are done. We'll see you at the end of the day, I suppose. Thank you.
Will do. Thank you. While they're Paloma leads you guys off back into town, and for the first time since you've heard it, you hear the sound of a huge whistle. And as you guys are getting close to an area with rails on it, you hear the sound of a train.
Are trains a thing?
Apparently so.
In this world, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just kind of okay.
Yeah.
Trains are a thing. All right.
And
Did you spot one?
Is this common knowledge
in this town, yeah. And yeah, more or less, yeah.
in this town or is in this world?
In general, in this world, yeah.
Okay.
In this world, yeah.
So my character is not surprised to see a train.
No.
Okay. I'm surprised to see a train.
Well, actually, considering your history, you're a little bit surprised.
Would I be?
Yeah.
Given my history?
Yeah.
Are trains a commodity or a privilege or are they
How
luxurious?
how common is a train?
No, actually, no. Yeah, you're not surprised. You're not surprised. Sorry. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
I don't know about you two though. You hear the sound, the train coming, and you see it start pulling into a small building, with some overhang, and you see large plumes of smoke coming out of it. This giant metal machine just.
Oh, you have a train.
It's like, oh yeah, it's like that's the Nexus, that's the Nexus station. It's one they built it a couple years ago. Yeah, I haven't gotten the chance to ride it, but I've heard they're really nice but really expensive.
Quite.
It's
Quite.
Manuel will take you.
like
Where?
Anywhere you want.
Sylack.
She smells of hormones.
Stop it. I thank you. I appreciate it.
She
Stop.
wishes to mate with you.
I
Stop.
thought that was cheese.
That
Oh,
is
God, that's
cheese
not-
stuck in
Oh
your
my
beard.
God.
Oh,
Clean out your beard. I got this. Thank you.
I don't need to clean my beer. There's no female hormone.
Paloma just kind of goes, "You guys want to look at the train?" And then she runs over to the station.
So where does this train go? Where does it connect to?
You guys enter. You guys head to the ticket booth. No, it's loading. Okay, so
Did you say it's loading?
I have a.
Oh, you're on your own.
Aaron thought we were at a load screen.
We're walking over to the ticket booth, buffering.
There's a 3D model of Sylack just hovering there, and we can just kind of flip it around and rotate it to look at it.
There's a tip at the bottom of the screen. By the way, you can add AC to your decks to AC.
All of a sudden, Boar T poses.
Okay, so you see the station master, who is a dwarf. It's like, yes, little lady, how can I help you? Looking to ride the tracks today? And she's like, no, I'm just here to show my friends. And it's like, oh, it's like, and he sees the three of you approaching. Hello there. Where are you looking to head? Where are you headed tonight or today?
Actually, just curious where this train goes.
Oh, well, you can see the he leans over at the box office and points over at a large map.
Oh,
Oh!
I've been
Aaron has been handed a map by Manny.
That's upside down.
Is it upside down?
Yeah, it was. It was like this,
Uh-huh.
and north was not north,
Okay, I follow.
and also letters were upside down. You
That's
see,
good- that's
and
typically a good indication.
mountains were also upside down. They
follow.
were not mountains; they were in fact troughs.
Oh.
And if I turn it around, they become mountains. So kind of good indicator that it might
This
be
is a
upside
good
down.
indicator that it may be upside down.
This is interesting paper.
Yeah. The dashed lines are the railroad tracks.
Okay, so we are in.
Anexa.
We're like right in the center of the continent.
Yep. I have to warn you though, the tracks from here to Fort August, they're kind of shut down for the moment. One of the trains got turned over and in some kind of weird bandit attack, and now they have now they're repairing the area.
Wow, that's a lot of information for you to know.
Yeah, well, it's made a lot of stuff difficult. If you want to be able to head out west toward the city, you're gonna have to head up to Stablestaff and head to the First Forge, back to Ironheart, and then yada yada yada.
So okay, I have a map now. So I got to know, where did we start?
Red Pine.
Red Pine. Oh, okay, right outside of Onexa. Where's Bahamut?
That's Hill Rock.
Hill
No, Hill Rock.
Okay, and then the capital, Maxis.
Yes.
Right. That's out on the coast, on the west coast. I feel like I've just gained like 3 points of intelligence right now. Okay.
What? You being an actual ranger? Doing ranger things?
What?
Reading a ranger map?
What?
You can, determine the range at which we could travel.
Wow.
No salt here.
The journey from Red Pine to Anexa took about 3 days.
That's good knowledge.
Yeah.
Which means that this is a pretty big map.
Yeah.
Okay. That's like 3/4 inches between Red Pine and Onexa,
Kinda.
give or take. Like 1.5 centimeters or something like that. Anyway. Okay.
What? Yep. That's how you know about trains.
I just need to show you guys there on the northeast part of the map. I'm gonna take a picture and scan that into the computer later, so that I can put this into the video portion of this video.
Oh.
Of this.
Oh. That would be how you know about trains.
Oh, apparently it's the only way in or out. Timbervault, what's that? You've mentioned that place a few times.
You'll know.
But he doesn't.
Except that's why he's asking the question.
Oh. as a character to DM?
No, in general, you've mentioned Timber Vault a few times. What is that?
Timbervault's the it's that one wood elf forest way up north. They have it's where the Empire gets most of its lumber out of. Yeah, they heard there's been some weird things go on here, but I think we did have somebody come in from that area at one point. Big, real posh looking fellow. I'm pretty sure he was a wood elf.
Interesting.
Yeah, came in with a whole bunch of like luggage and stuff like that. It was
Is he here?
I think so. He seemed like a really fancy dress sort, And then I heard that new tailor opened up in town, so I don't know. Maybe that's him or not.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You're the second person to mention this guy.
Yeah, well, considering the fact that your shirt's all...
You're a very well-informed dwarf for only working at a train station.
A lot of people come through here.
Fair enough.
Yep. But yeah, are you interested in heading to Timber Vault?
Maybe later. Thank you.
All right, good to
I
know.
appreciate it.
Good to know. It's like,
Damn it! I keep bumping into that. Cool. Let's move on. Where do you guys want to go? I wouldn't mind checking out their elf tailor. And sounds like I also have to go back and talk to your lover.
Don't say it like that.
Your mistress of the night.
Probably why you smell cheese.
Oh,
Your pheromones are still on you.
is that
I've been
what,
reeking this entire time. I just haven't said anything.
is that what Dragonborn pheromone smells like?
They can smell like many things.
Paloma isn't as blushing hard anymore, but she's just kind of like...
I think you need to go to that tailor. That dwarf fellow was able to see your torn tunic through the armor you rented.
Oh, right, you did put that on, didn't you?
You did.
Shit.
That's okay. That's fine. That dwarf is kind of really well informed.
It's as if he has a knowledge from a higher power, greater than our understanding, something that controls our very universe.
Like
How drunk are you, Boar?
Oh,
What?
What?
How drunk are you?
I'm not drunk.
That's the problem.
my DM might be.
I did burp, but it's not because
What's a DM?
It's a higher power beyond our understanding in a different plane.
Bahamut?
Yes.
We're going to see Bahamut now.
Very soon, Sylack. Do you need anything? Supplies.
I have a new pointy stick.
You do have a new pointy stick.
There's a thing on it.
Has a thing on it. It's a special thing.
Silent
Then
nods.
to the tailor.
All right. You guys head to the tailor, and you see a sign that says, You see, after a couple wandering around, Paloma had only just heard about this place as well and hasn't been to it personally either. So she kind of takes you through the area, but she recognizes the area that it's like near some of the tracks, near some of the rails, and between the Noble District and when you actually head over there, you find that it's on the more noble side of the tracks. And you enter, and you see you don't enter. The first thing you see is a sign hanging from the outside, a little bit worn and torn, but it does say the Timber Tailor and has a tree on it. There's a fly buzzing behind you.
Don't tell me that.
But yeah. It does say the Timber Tailor. Make an intelligence check.
All of us?
Just Aaron.
Oh, just me.
Yeah.
Oh, I see how it is.
Intelligence, you said?
Yeah.
14.
14. There's something. You can't put your finger on it, but you feel like you've seen it before. But you don't recognize it immediately. You guys enter, and the smell of fresh linen, a woodsy musk, hits your nose immediately. I would like you to make one more intelligence check.
10.
And the ever so faint smell of maple syrup. Hits your nose the instant you enter.
So it's funny that he should say maple syrup because it's kind of like this character is kind of just me in real life, and it not purposefully, but I happen to be able to pick up the smell of maple syrup at obnoxiously random times in just the strangest places.
I feel you.
I'm sorry, I will stop eating pancakes in the bathroom.
He's just out there eating right outside your door, just sitting there, just with a plate of pancakes.
Just 6 a.m. He looks over at Sammy. Smell maple syrup.
Okay, but it'd be like that sometimes.
6 a.m.
Okay,
Alex
anyway,
just happens to be drunk in the hallway eating pancakes.
right outside my door. Okay. Anyway.
And the room is in pretty pristine condition, but it's also eerily empty. There are various sample outfits on mannequins, standing around. The various clothes are quite nice, fine silks and whatnot. There are also cubbies and shelves full of various fabric samples and swatches and entire rolls as well. Several mirrors are placed at various parts of the room. And after you guys enter and the door when opened and closed, the ringing of a bell is heard. And you can hear from the back. Give me a minute. I'll be right there. And you hear shuffling and footsteps in the back. And in walks a rather elderly-looking elf. Hello there. Welcome to the Timber Tailor. Welcome to the Timber Tailor. Of all the places you could have entered, you had to enter into this place in a backwater town in the middle of nowhere.
Hi.
Laura's got to put his hand in his pocket.
Make a intelligence check, Aaron.
Hello? 19.
The person you just who has just confronted you, person you just saw enter through this area, and the reason why everything seems so weirdly familiar, is the elf's name is Micah Crane.
Micah Crane, like
Micah.
M-I-C-H-A?
Yeah, with an apostrophe between my and Ka.
Okay.
He was your family's royal tailor.
Oh. What's royal? There's nobody royal here. Micah Kane?
Crane.
Crane. I should not have been able to just say that. Crane as in C-R-A-I-N? Okay.
Wait, is this... I know what this is. I know what this is and I don't like it.
Alex, I don't even know what this is. And I gave him my backstory.
I know exactly what this is. I know exactly where we are.
Okay, I'm gonna let this continue on. Go in. Oh.
been a
Hello.
while.
It's been a very long time.
Haven't seen you since for about what, maybe 10 years or so?
It's been a while.
Are you real? And so, what do you get? And so this is where you've been hiding then?
No, actually, I'm just in town visiting.
You could spare to do some of that up north. Back home.
I can't go home. You know that.
Yeah. Maybe now is the best time for you to go home as soon as possible. Yeah, I'll set you and your friends up for. Apologies. I am Micah Crane. I am the proprietor, owner, head.
Go on.
He's like head scene master of the Timber Tailor. Are any of you also interested in purchasing some new clothes?
I just kind of look down at myself.
The exact same.
With my like ragged ass jacket and coat and like my the clothes I have probably not taken off for the past 5 years.
Scales that I've had in my life.
If you need armor, that's gonna be difficult. If you want to make you a nice little tabard or something, I can easily do that.
Micah, he definitely needs some clothes. He reeks.
I can see that. I can smell that.
What does that mean?
It means
Nothing
you
at all,
smell,
that's it.
boar.
I've been able to track your scent for miles.
Oh. Oh.
We haven't even left miles away.
Suppose I need new clothing.
That's a right possibility. But first, let's deal with some pleasantries. Take a seat, and there is a nice little like waiting area, table, a couple of comfy chairs. I'll be right out with some sweets. And he leaves earshot. Paloma looks at you and says, "Do you know that guy?"
I do. I've known him since I was a kid.
Oh, how wonderful! It's so reunion.
It's a bit awkward, Paloma. But
Oh, this man.
we have a history.
You have a lot of those.
And you don't seem to have any.
And
All right. Did you have after you guys take a seat? Whoever is sitting.
I guess I'll sit. I have no reason to distrust
What
Mike.
kind of chair? What kind of chairs are we looking at here?
Real nice, comfy chairs. Real proper, like supple leather, firm wood, actual arms and stuff like that.
Actual arms as opposed to what?
No.
Fake arms?
Sorry.
Hey, Aaron. Some of
That
those
word again. Actual.
Aaron. Some of those chairs had to survive the war. Okay.
You're right. Yes.
Fine leather chairs with like metal studs and mahogany legs.
Do they glare
Frame.
evilly? Do they glare evilly?
No.
I shall sit down. I
Paloma
look at him remaining standing. I think about it.
will take a seat, and Micah comes back with a tray of tea and small pancakes, and he puts them down and he says, "I know they're not exactly like the ones at the lumber keep, but I'm sure they'll do, especially with a bottle of this." And he pulls out a bottle of Timbervault maple syrup.
That's where I heard it before. That's what he was talking about. It was maple syrup. What?
Is this in character or not?
It's not in character.
definitely not
It's
in
not in character. No. I was trying to remember where you had said Timbervault before.
I sent you a.
Other than that.
Really?
Yeah.
I said,
It was other than that.
really? Okay.
Yes.
And he dishes out individual small like two silver dollar pancakes, and drizzles them with syrup and hands them off. It's like there's some butter as well, and as well as some cream and tea with sugar and cream as well, for whoever would like some.
Thank you, Micah.
So, of course. So, what have you been up to lately then?
Well, fighting guys, I guess, keeping my new home safe.
And where will that new home be?
A small town east of here.
Oh, all right.
East of here.
Good to know that you didn't stray too far. I was half expecting you to be either across the continent or by the red line or in a completely other country.
Micah, you should know that none of us can really get that far.
I mean, I thought you would at least taken some of your family's money with you.
Oh, I did.
Could probably brought you over to the to Kashtar or something like that.
I've been gone for years. I wanted to make sure I could stay. Wherever I was, I did take some money.
Well,
Got myself a little nest egg. It's nice.
that's good to know. Good to know you're doing well.
Either of us sitting near Paloma.
Huh?
Is that who's sitting? Who's sitting yet? Is either of us sitting near Paloma?
Yeah. So a setup would be like it'd be like this. So Micah, and then wait no, it'd be Micah, Manuel, Paloma, Boar, and then Sylack standing right over here.
I'm just gonna lean over towards Paloma.
You can travel.
What? What'd you say?
Hey, he's
Just whisper.
he has means to travel.
It's like I guess so. I suppose. It's like, have you even been keeping up with what's been going on at home? Have you heard anything that's happened to Timbervault?
Well, No, I left. I mean, you haven't received any letters from me. No, my parents don't even know where I am.
Well, he then reaches into his pocket and pulls out a strip of colored paper and hands it to you. Take a look at this.
Wait, hold on.
It's not that big. It's kind of like
Well, yeah, but yeah.
recognize that. Make an intelligence check.
I don't know, Manny. Do I? 18.
18. Okay. You look at the little strip of paper that he's giving you. On it are in the corners are the numbers is the number 1 on each corner, and on the face on the front of the bill is a face. Despite the fact that he looks a little bit more leaner, that is the face of your brother, of your eldest brother, whose name escapes me at the moment.
Yeah, I don't remember from the document. Because I didn't get a chance to tell you anything, whatever you came up with is fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that is. So yeah, you recognize that bill. The bill has a portrait, a rather embellished portrait of your
My bro.
Yeah, of your oldest half brother, Ronan West. Recognize that? Recognize who's on there?
Oh yeah, definitely do.
So, do you know what he's done? He's done since he became since he became king.
Well, obviously not Micah.
He recently crowned himself. Not you. Fuck. Shit.
Are you royalty?
Who's asking?
Sylack is.
Sylack is asking. Am I royalty?
Are you royalty?
I wouldn't consider myself royalty. No.
He's
That's a yes no question.
You could say he is kind of, but well,
Is
anyway.
his brother a king, or is he not royalty?
Well, his brother's certainly a king, and you are technically royalty. But but considering what you've done,
I will get down on one knee,
Sylack.
present my glaive,
Sylack, no.
and vow my loyalty to you.
No.
yeah, you certainly managed to get yourself a interesting company.
That's a choice of words. Sylack, that's not
I
necessary.
will protect you, Your Highness.
You
It is my duty.
don't. You really don't need to do that.
Paloma.
Be a queen.
I don't need to.
Boar, please.
She.
Get up, Sylack. Come on. You don't need to do that.
I stand at attention at his side.
He is like, well, now the nodding ceremony is over. Your brother has named himself the first minister of the independent realm of Timbervault.
Out of character. That was a lot of words. In character, I suppose that means something.
Means your father died, and now he's king,
Oh,
and he wants to secede from the empire.
Dad's dead.
Yes.
And
Now your brother's king, and now he wants to really shake up the status quo.
Ronan's kind of a dick still, isn't he?
I don't remember if he was a dick or not. I mostly just did your clouds, but he wasn't that bad. But for some reason, something just happened once he became.
Micah, what brings you out here?
Well, yeah, your
This
brother.
is
Your
quite a
brother.
ways.
Your brother became a bigger dick. This talk of wanting to secede from the empire, wanting to it's been bad for business. It's been causing a lot of commotion, trouble. There are people who are still loyal to the empire. People who are agreeing with his new policies. It's been causing a real mess back home.
I can't go back home.
If anything, you should do it at least to just talk some sense into your brother, or at the very minimum, just pay your respects. Meet your family, let them know that you're all right. say some words of parting wisdom to your dad. Your mom's still alive. Your mom is still alive, at least.
How's she?
She's been going through steps, but with Ronan as king now, it's been kind of weird. He doesn't really take her on for any particular advice or anything like that. He's just kind of, from what last I heard, he kind of just locked her away. It's
horrible.
Yes, it is. It is.
Well, thank you for telling me all that, Micah.
Of course.
It really is great to see you again.
Certainly.
Now, if you don't mind, I'm sorry. I need to replace this, and I take off the
yes,
the
of course,
plate.
Of
Yeah.
course. He's like, he looks at you and he says, living out of the palace has done well for your figure, huh? It's like a little bit leaner, a little bit, and he pats your stomach. It's like a little bit more fit. Looks like I have to adjust then, because I remember your measurements. I'll remember your measurements. And he leaves after a couple minutes of you guys just tea, pancakes, syrup. He comes back with a new tunic. Here you go, free of charge.
Thank you.
And take a bottle of syrup while you're at it. No, you probably missed that.
I honestly do. There's nothing quite like it.
All right. Good to see you again.
Yes.
Come back anytime you need more info.
Well, we need to get him taken care of.
Oh.
You smell.
Oh,
If I can't get you to bathe, at least I can put you in new clothing.
I'll leave. Oh.
Yeah, I would suggest bathing him first and then bringing him back here, and then we'll get him fitted. Is there anything else you need? Perhaps for the young lady? It's like, oh no, I'm not.
Are you sure, Paloma?
Yeah, I'm fine. If I need something, I'll come over.
Do you need an outfit for the party?
I'll come to him. I'll come to him if I need one. Well,
Micah?
I understand. I'll take care of you, miss, whenever you're ready. It's like, okay, thank you. And so, is there anything?
No, I think we say goodbyes and leave. Yeah.
It's good to see you again, son.
Good to see you.
Alright. As you guys leave, you can see that there's a bit of commotion. People have started running in a certain direction towards the plaza market. And you can just hear it's like, and just, it's like, what's going on?
I stop a guy who's running. What's going on?
Oh, some guy has a couple of lumberjacks from Broadaxe have been trying to gather people in the plaza. I'm not sure what's going on with that. That's why I'm heading over there.
Okay. Shall we follow?
Alright.
I go wherever you go, master.
Of course. Let's go.
You guys eventually head to the thing. You can even see that Montgomery's there. She sees you guys. It's like, looking for you all over the place. It's like, where were you?
Where were you?
Meeting some old family.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Listen, somebody came by the guild. They had a job for us. It's one of those lumberjacks up there. Actually, I already have the contracts settled out. All you need to do is say whether or not you actually do want to go.
Well,
it'll be 150 gold to it.
Well, what is it?
One of the as you ask that, one of the men gets onto the fountain, kind of like a soapbox type of deal. It's like, everyone. All right, thank you all for coming. We need some volunteers. One of our over in Broadaxe, during one of our usual work days, the ground just collapsed beneath us in the forest. Some men are dead, some men are injured. We've managed to get some out that we could, but there's still a bunch who are trapped. If you can offer any volunteer assistance, please.
Where is that?
Broadaxe is within walking distance of Anexa, so it's still in that area.
okay.
Yeah. So it's only gonna be
in which direction?
It'll be west.
Okay.
It's going to be a 3-hour walk. But they have brought wagons and or stuff like that.
But
you
it is in the western direction.
yeah, western direction.
So like it's on the way to Hill Rock.
Kind of, but not all the way.
Aye.
3 hours versus 3 days.
Yeah, but it's on the
It
way.
would be on the way.
So like
It's, for help, it's 6 hours.
Well, there's
because it'd be 3 hours out, 3 hours back.
It took them 3 hours to get to get whoever survived and the injured to the town, and then it's gonna take us another 3 hours.
No. They're heading back to get more help to dig out survivors
Right.
that are trapped in the rubble.
If the people who are trapped in the rubble, 3 hours away.
It took 3
It
hours.
took them 3 hours to get here,
Yeah.
and it's gonna take us another 3 hours to get there.
Yeah.
It means they've been bleeding out for 6 hours.
I'm thinking more cave-in rather than like people who are literally stuck underneath boulders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not,
I understand.
yes, Chilean miners, not
That's what I assumed when you were
I
saying.
am not sure I'm
Well,
the person
I
for
heard
search and rescue. in a
lumber,
cave.
right? So if there's a
ground.
if the ground caved in,
Sinkhole style.
you'll yeah, essentially.
It's not sound like my kind of work.
Well, it's 150 gold, and it's gonna
I will be of no use. I cannot move here.
I'm sure they'll provide pickaxes. And you can see that people are approaching, bringing in whatever tools they can. You can see that even some of the local a detachment of the protectorates have also joined in. We'll be leaving within the hour. So if any of you can provide some aid, provide some help, we would be very much appreciated.
Okay, so
what is our use then? The entire town is helping them. What are they paying us? 150 gold.
So you're part of the guild.
Right, but what about the rest?
But what about the townsfolk?
They aren't getting as many volunteers as they could. There's probably like maybe five people just from the general crowd who would approach who actually stepped up to help out. Some various clerics have also showed up as well.
So, firstly, none of us are like lawful individuals.
No.
Firstly, secondly, how long have we actually been in Onexa?
3 or 4 days.
And it's a 3-day trip out to Hill Rock.
Yeah.
Because that means we can't get out to Hill Rock and back before the Armalite's done being refined. So that means that this is out of character, by the way. Yes. So we would have to stay in or near town until the Armalite's finished before we can go out to Hill Rock for Sylack
Yeah.
to meet Bahamut.
Yeah. Okay. What are you suggesting?
I am suggesting
Or is also thinking along the lines of he's a very anemic, very malnourished individual with like no spells for actually moving rocks or any large masses. He's like very low strength. He's thinking there's like really nothing he can actually do here.
that's fine. When's that party? That gathering? That
The next day.
How does Paloma feel about all this?
She looks at you and
Love.
says,
What?
"No, she's still with you guys." Yeah.
Oh,
She,
my bad.
yeah. She's wondering, it's like, "You're not gonna help?"
Boy, you can stay, but I'm going.
Oh. That one.
These people, they need help. That's all it is.
You're all going to get 150 gold each out of this.
Each.
Yes.
Oh. That's a lot of money.
I guess Sylack's going.
See what I can.
I guess we're going.
All right. It's like, okay, I'll be waiting for you when you get back. Just don't do anything too stupid, you know.
Oh,
We're not going.
why would she be? I mean, she can, but I want her to be safe. But, equality.
He's like, I don't have much skills other than just knowing how to pour a drink and take orders, but I can try coming along and see if I can get any help.
I will keep Master Novell safe.
So yeah, Paloma, I'm gonna come along with you guys.
She is going to come?
Do you want her to come?
Well, I assume that's
Yes,
why
he does.
I mean,
Sylack...
that's up to
That's
her.
the-
That's her choice.
I mean, that's the end goal.
It's like, Montgomery steps in. And is like, dear, I think you should let the boys take care of this.
Oh, that was wildly sexist.
Okay,
It's like,
so...
are you sure you really want this darling little thing to be crushed by a stray log or something like that?
I look at myself.
Absolutely not.
It's like, you wouldn't be part of Adventurers Guild if you didn't know how to take care of yourself.
Alright.
It's like she says, I'll see you soon, and she kind of gives you a hug. All right.
Now you smell of her pheromones.
She kind of just puts double face palms after that. All right. So after.
Oh, I thought she walked away.
I did too.
That's fine. That's still within character.
And after a little bit more time, and the lumberjacks believe they have enough people, all of you guys set out. After a 3-hour walk, you eventually start approaching past the farmlands of the general area of Commodore and whatnot. You eventually start seeing vast landscapes that are mostly stumps, and after a while, you end up heading towards areas that are now much larger trees and all that, and eventually you come across the lumber community, the community nearby, and the foreman sees the men and says, it's like, all right, cool, thank you. It's like, and he announces to everybody saying, it's like, all right, so here's the situation. It's like we got a humongous bit of land just fell underneath us. We managed to get some people out. We've confirmed some dead there, but there are others trapped under the rubble of all the dirt and stuff like that. So so grab a pick if you're not a cleric or someone else, grab a pickaxe and come with me. Pickaxe and shovel and come with me. And so various people split up into groups. Clerics head to the various areas where they've kept the injured to heal them, and you guys have joined the group as part of the excavation group. The foreman kind of directs you to each pile, and you guys end up at one particularly large pile with a couple of other people. They see you, seeing you seem to be more experienced rather than the regular civilians. They set you to this particular task. So everybody, please make a strength check.
So
For what?
what are we at?
What are we doing?
For mining and excavating.
This is what?
The big pile of rubble.
So the ground caved in and there's a.
Oh right, okay. So when you So yeah, I skipped
There's
a lot.
There's a whole lot you told us to wait for, and you didn't explain anything.
So he leads you into the through the forest after a couple 30 minutes or so of walking. You eventually get to this area, this large football field sinkhole fissure that's just sunken into the ground. You can see various trees and dirt and rock have all just kind of caved in on itself. You can see that there are already some people who are getting to digging out the rubble.
So are we down in the ground?
Yes.
They did.
At this point, he'd asked you guys to. He's led you down in. There's kind of a slope of a hill of dirt that is leading into this huge, deep crevasse, and you eventually find yourselves being directed towards certain piles of rubble. So.
Certain piles of rubble?
Yeah. Just in general, some are smaller, some are bigger. You just happen to be part of the team that's been directed towards
I think the confusion is that if it was a sinkhole and everything fell down, everything is concave, whereas this pile of rubble insinuates that it's a pile.
Oh.
That's for that. Yeah. So that's why I'm being really confused about this. Is that when a sinkhole happens, the ground There is no rescuing. The trees will all topple inward.
Sometimes it's like just straight down. Sometimes there's not even a slope going into the hole.
But
Sometimes
even
it's
then,
literally just a
all
vertical
of
shaft.
the dirt, rocks, and trees would all come towards the middle.
Okay.
So there's no Chilean miners.
It's like one hole.
Rescue
it's like
effort.
a hole.
It's a filled hole.
It's like when you're playing Minecraft.
Yeah, actually, it's like when you're playing Minecraft and you dig under the sandstone, and all of a sudden you cause that big sand collapse.
Okay then.
There's
There's still rubble.
Okay.
But
There's still rubble.
Okay.
Then I dig.
Okay. Please make a strength check.
athletics check.
Athletics then, please, yes. Athletics or strength, whichever's higher.
Well, athletics uses our strength. Some of us might be proficient in athletics.
Then whichever will benefit you more.
A 5.
7.
5, 7,
An 18.
18. Okay, so you managed to clear out quite a bit of dirt and a bunch of loose dirt and debris, and you do manage to hear. You manage to pop open a hole that when you can hear voices coming from behind it, calling for help.
Cool.
Yep. Make one more strength and athletics check.
Ugh.
Everyone? Or
Yes, everybody, please.
That is an unnatural 20.
Okay.
14.
Okay, you manage to break through it, and as you're doing that, then you start hearing sounds of screaming cries of oh God, help, help, help! And as the layer of dirt, the wall of dirt that you've managed to break away comes down, more bunch of the miners lumberjacks start running out faster than you expected them to, and you can see that they're soaked in blood. And from the crevice that they came out of, you hear a sound of and in the darkness you can see a pair of glowing eyes.
Oh, what language was that?
What languages do you guys understand?
Common.
Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Elvish, and Orc.
Oh, okay.
Infernal and Common.
You hear intruder alert.
In what
And
language?
Celestial. And something begins to approach.
Oh. I use my pickaxe and like knock some of the dirt that's above down, and I'll run.
Make a
That way it's kind of like ish closing off the hole half-assedly.
make a strength check, I guess.
Nat 20.
Oh, okay. You managed to hit the pickaxe in the right spot that caused the area to just blocking that area again.
Ow.
Sorry. Yeah.
Well, then I run towards my group of everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I said, there's some things down there.
It's like,
Get everybody out of here.
Are they, are those things buried now?
I don't know. They sounded mean.
I mean, like, are they underground?
I don't know.
Aren't we supposed to be rescuing people underground?
We obviously didn't rescue everybody, did we?
you did manage to get the people who were from that one area. Everyone else is still kind of struggling with their piles, but they did see these 8 other lumberjacks come running. Some of them covered in blood, screaming about monsters, and they all kind of just went like, huh, what? And are kind of even more worried.
How many people are down there?
If we ask the lumberjack people, have they taken count of how many people are still missing?
The ones that ran out of the cave?
No,
Like any
total.
Of, any of the
Okay,
lumberjacks.
give me 1 second.
Total, how many people are there still to save?
according to the foreman, he says that there are approximately 20 men total who got trapped in this area.
And so we just saved 8 of them.
Yeah.
Did anyone else pull any one of them out, or like they might be wounded? Like how many were?
At this point, you're starting to see, despite the distraction, some people have managed to start breaking holes, starting to pull out a couple of other people out of things. So far, the foreman has counted about. So far, he's counted about.
And while you're figuring that out, I'm imagining that like trees fell over in a specific way
I reconsidered it.
Yeah.
Maybe they're being protected by like a rib cage.
Yeah, like things that maybe fell in a specific way.
There are pockets that naturally that happen to just randomly form.
So far, based on the count that he's done, he says about 4 people are still missing. But the people who are bloodied speak up and say there were monsters inside the one that we were in. It's like it just came to life and just started attacking us. It took Jim. It took Monty. It's like,
so it took a couple of you already. So that's less people we got to find.
Apparently.
I'm sorry. my own reaction to that made me laugh. But if that's the case, if that took 2 people, then there's only still 2 people left. Right? If the foreman counted 4, and they're saying that 2 of them died.
Yes.
No, they're missing 4.
Right.
Yeah.
And the guy that was in the hole just admitted that 2 of them died.
Did I say 2?
Yes, you said 2 names.
Okay. Yeah. Okay then.
Which means that there's only 2 left.
Yeah, and then but I didn't see what happened to Jay and Michael. They saw the things and they just ran, but they didn't run with us. They ran another direction. I don't know if the things got them or not.
What are they?
We just saw these like they looked like people, but they were really loud. They were glowing. They were clanking, and it was.
They were speaking in celestial and had glowing eyes. That's all I saw.
Can I roll a religion check?
Sure.
So
Can I roll an intelligence check?
Sure.
It is an 8.
An 8. You're not really sure what those are.
$16 is what I got.
Alex, are you going to add to this or?
Hold up. Do 10.
10?
10.
Yeah, you're not really sure either. But what you saw from the brief glimpse that you did, it looked mechanical. It looked like a walking suit of armor.
A walking suit of armor
Yeah.
with glowing red eyes.
Yeah.
Speaking celestial.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I have 0 knowledge about that. Cool. Sounds dangerous, and it sounds like we should keep them buried. I'm sorry, but I think your friends are gone.
The foreman comes to you guys and just says, "It's like, are you sure?" It's like, I'm willing to pay some extra gold for this. It's like I don't want to lose any more people.
I don't know what you want us to do. Everything's under the ground. You're gonna have us risk our lives to go and save something from something we don't even know. You've got most of your people out. That's a majority win.
I suppose so.
Do you know what resides here that would have those things in it?
I don't know. I heard this area used to be some kind of a temple of some kind, but I haven't seen any kind of structures popping out of the ground. But yeah.
Do you know where approximately the entrance to said possible temple?
I think I remember my boys finding some kind of archway, little ways that way towards the west. A little bit more towards that way. If you think that'll help, maybe find people who are still missing. Maybe that's a way they could have
15 insight. Does he seem like he's not telling everything?
No, yeah, I mean, he's definitely telling the truth. But he, as far as he knows, it's like that's all he found was it was just like some kind of like stone archway, but that was about it.
We should go in from there.
Okay. I guess.
Don't deal with it now. Well, someone will have to deal with it. Likely us. Later.
I guess you're right. Bore you down?
All right.
Alright.
You do get extra gold for this, right?
Of course. Wait, are you guys from the guild?
Yes.
All right, yeah, of course. I'll pay an extra 100 each. If that's what it was originally, right? 150 each, and then I'll give you guys an extra 100 for taking care of this.
Okay.
Friend my people.
Sounds good.
All right.
We're so apathetic.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
All right. So, after doing some search,
We're gonna go deal with this problem just so we don't end up having to deal with it later.
I mean, we're not exactly the hero types.
No.
All right then. So you guys do end up make a nature check.
What kind of nature are we in?
You're in a forest.
I'm in a forest?
Yeah.
I've never heard of a forest before.
It's got a lot of trees.
The foreman gives you some general directions as where his guys last saw
Damn,
this
why
time.
aren't we in the mountains?
19.
19?
Wait, Timbervault's in the forest?
Yeah.
My backstory makes no sense.
I will allow you to change it up, considering the fact that you know we are doing things. But
Maybe for
Well, I
next.
mean, Vimic's chosen thing is the forest, and I'd imagine Thimbleville is actually from the mountains. Actually, Thimbleville is in the mountains.
I got them backwards.
So honestly, it all kind of works out.
Well, I chose the forest because didn't we?
that's
You chose it before.
Did we say that there were rock gnomes?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Thimbleville's in the mountains.
Oh,
Even Vimic has said multiple times he's from the mountains.
He's also mounted.
because I imagined that the Goliaths lived.
yes,
in the
that's
mountains.
why. Yeah, that's
That's
why.
why. And I felt like at the bottom of the mountains where
He's confirmed also multiple times that he's also from the mountains.
I didn't think about it. Okay.
And then I shall present Flagstaff,
And now
a forested
Thimbleville
mountain.
is in the mountains.
I guess it could be.
But
a
it's fine.
forested
It's
mountain.
fine. It's just assumed that maybe your hometown's from one place, but you went and did ranger training
There's also
elsewhere.
there's
So-
also Forest Hills in Civ 5, so you know.
Yeah, I mean, forested mountains are a thing.
Yeah.
We have them.
Yeah.
Mount Charleston.
Yeah. What am I rolling? Oh, nature.
Yeah,
Like a
nature.
big hill.
What?
Mount Charleston is more like a big hill.
It's a mountain.
Barely.
Hill Charleston.
Mountain Charleston? Mount Charleston?
Big Hill Charleston.
I remember I looked it up once. Like the definition of mountain is like so many. It has to be so many feet. Mount Charleston's like literally 11.
18.
18?
18.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
And with the help of Boar as well, using those vague directions, you do manage to trek through the woods and eventually find that stone archway. It's
Dope.
It's basically just this really ancient looking cyclopean stones with like a bunch of moss and grass covering it. The place looks like it's almost merged into the landscape.
I lick the archway. What does it taste like?
Taste salty,
Um,
moist, a little grassy and mossy.
Is it any good?
Tastes like a forest. This has been here for a long time.
I investigate. Is there a door?
It's actually just open.
I do not investigate. I go through the door.
All right, so you enter through. It's pretty damn dark in here.
That's okay. I have dark vision.
Okay, cool. As you
I cannot see.
I pull out a torch because I cannot see you.
Oh, right. You all can't see in here.
Hold up.
We're having another instance.
what are you rolling for?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
He's the DM. He needs to know.
I didn't. I
okay.
failed. Trust me, I
Okay.
failed.
I understand.
Okay. Just keeps moving along. You guys do eventually keep walking, and you do find as you keep walking and walking and walking, you eventually find yourself heading. Make an overall intelligence check, everybody.
Oh.
Intelligence?
Yes.
What skill?
Just intelligence.
What are we rolling for?
I'll let you guys know.
I'm not intelligent enough, then.
He's of quite low intelligence.
He's got a simple little lizard brain.
Okay, fine.
I don't know what we're rolling for.
Like he
so
could
it
have
doesn't
a
really matter.
proficiency-
Okay, yeah,
he could have
never
a
mind. Okay, yeah,
proficiency on
fine.
something else.
Fine, never mind then.
I rolled a 14.
I rolled a 15 on my intelligence.
I was just gonna say that you guys realize you're walking back towards the collapse.
Oh.
Be a survival check.
Okay, that makes sense.
You should really watch the Handbook of Helper, where Tellus and Jaffe tells you
Yep.
about all about
In
the
that
skills.
case, I would
Probably.
be rolling a 17.
That sounds like something the meta gnome
Okay.
might know.
Anyways, so
I'd be rolling a 17 as opposed to 15.
right, and eventually you guys come across a
Yeah, I'd have a pretty good buff to that too if it was a survival
Survival.
check. Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
you guys come across a bunch of a collapsed hallway.
A collapsed hallway.
Yes.
Wonderful.
It's a good thing we have tools.
Yeah.
Make a quick. Are you guys gonna dig through it?
I guess so.
Athletics.
If there, because there's no other route, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I got an 11. I'm rolling super low on these.
6.
22.
Yeah.
You guys eventually
Hey.
Novell.
all together. Your guys' first like punch into this dirt wall, pretty much breaks it down, and it immediately collapses, and you see you're back at the thing.
Be careful,
sorry.
please.
And you guys are back at the sinkhole, quote unquote.
Like, we're not like at the top of it, right?
Like if I
Like,
take
we're-
a step, am
we're
I
still
going to
in it,
fall 20
right?
feet?
No, yeah, you're in a more lower level
Okay.
of the sinkhole.
So we're under the sinkhole, or inside of the
You're
sinkhole.
inside of it at this point. Yeah,
Okay.
you can see that this entrance has pretty much led you straight to it.
Cool. Well, we continue on.
Okay, so you head back to the area where you had buried the thing originally.
Mm,
I mean, is there any other way to go?
No.
then yes.
And yes.
So you guys, you head back over to that thing. You dig, and it collapses.
To be clear, it sounds like you're saying that we're in a tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay. Going under the sinkhole.
Yeah.
We have no reference as to how deep we are inside of this,
Oh yeah. Okay.
or direction.
Okay.
So,
Uh,
like, are we in a one-way tunnel that's just taking us down a straight path?
As far as I
and
know,
we
we're in
don't.
a one-way tunnel, but you're implying that there's other things we can possibly see.
Or that when we opened up this doorway, it opened directly. Like I opened it up, and it's like I opened a door, and I'm now looking into the sinkhole. Like I opened up a door, and there's a sinkhole, and I'm just like walking into it.
Okay.
But you're saying we're underneath
sure.
it, right? Like we're below all
Yeah,
of the sink.
Okay. Yeah, let's go with that then.
Like we're like here,
Wait,
and then
so-
like we're here.
Yeah, let's go with that then. Let's just say yeah. You just forget about seeing the sinkhole. You guys just keep charging through.
But is that what you're saying?
Wait,
Yep. I am now.
Is that what you're saying?
No,
before?
wait.
No.
But where? We just
So-
need to know where we were.
I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, no. We'll just say that you guys eventually you guys do kind of dig under. You get through. You get through, and eventually find yourselves at a different hallway. This time.
What?
This time it is. It felt like you guys were going to say something else.
No,
Okay.
I was
Anyways,
waiting for you to finish.
and this one is blocked off by a web and a giant spider.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
And it sees you.
Oh.
Go
I
for it. Yes.
would like to take this opportunity to use my breath weapon.
Okay.
I'm going to. Let's see if I can do this. I'm going to. Oh god. Sleight of hand attempt to chug down some alcohol
Mm-hmm.
and then blow it into my torch.
Okay. Make roll sleight hand.
Fuck. That's a 4.
4. Okay, so you guys, the one thing you guys see is Sylack takes out a big jug and just go whoop, 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 whoop. for a good couple of seconds.
What's this spider thing as this is going on?
It has seen you guys and it is crawling off of its web
Going
Do
to
I-
spew fire.
Do I
at
happen
it
to see
if I
anything
have
else
the
in the web with
opportunity.
it?
You can see a couple of small bundles, but not much else. Seems like they could just be vermin. Make an attack roll. Oh no, it's dexterity for breath weapons, right? Okay, so
What is happening?
Yes, but we're gonna cut the damage and range
in half.
down significantly. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it-
What's the usual range again for a breath weapon?
In this case, this can only reach 15.
15 feet. Okay. We'll say you're close. You're close enough to do that. So,
Oh,
but
we're like walking right into this thing.
let's make a dexterity save
Apparently.
against what's it going to be saving against?
That's what I am trying to.
So
get
this-
to. It should be my.
Okay, this is
Constitution.
important, so I know what to do. Are we within? We are within 15 feet of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
15 feet or less, apparently.
How
You guys aren't
close?
in front of me.
Yeah. At this point, he's kind of like walked up to it, so he's in 15 feet in range of it.
So we can assume that we are 20 feet, 5 feet behind Sylack.
What is
Let's just
the,
say 10 feet away.
what
You're
is the distance between him and Sylack?
Huh?
What is the distance between Sylack and the spider?
Let's say you guys are 30 feet. He's gone 15 feet in range of it.
Okay.
So not only did he pop open a jug of alcohol, he popped open a jug of alcohol,
And marched toward-
toward
Yes.
it, drinking it.
Yes.
13.
13. It's gonna save that. You kind of you take your you remove the jug from your lip. You go, but it kind of just you kind of just splutter it instead, and just kind of makes a flame across your torch, and the spider's unaffected. Roll for initiative.
What just happened?
Yeah, the exact initiative I was hoping for. It is 4.
Better than me.
Christ.
I'm rolling so poorly.
Do you want to try this die?
No.
3.
This is the die we choose
It's
to make
'cause
life
normally-
decisions with.
Normally I don't roll shenanigans. So now that I'm actually like rolling shenanigans, my serious die are like, what the fuck are you doing right now? The hell?
What is it again?
3.
3, 4,
Jeez, you got lower than
13.
13.
You roll a 2?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can consider I was
Christ.
trying to bomb the thing.
All right. So the spider's gonna go first,
Yay.
and it's going to attack.
Hit me.
Yeah, it's gonna hit. It's gonna immediately hit you with a web attack. Jeez. 19.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
And
damn.
it splits you with its web, and you are currently restrained by the webbing. Yep.
Oh no.
Oh wait. No, yeah. You're immediately restrained by the webbing.
Oh
And-
no, Sylack. No.
And it's going to okay, and it's gonna pretty much just like take that 15 feet to just crawl up towards you. Yeah. All right, and that's gonna be its turn. And next is me, Adele.
Cool. I have my short swords. Swing. I'm gonna bum rush it. No, I'm not bum rushing it. I am going to run up and I'm gonna try and attack with it with both my swords.
Okay, roll for that, please.
One is a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
The other is an 11.
That will hit.
That will not hit.
First one hit.
Okay.
And you added the extra plus ones.
Mm-hmm. Then. Oof. That's a. I'm rolling the wrong thing. Hold on, 2 seconds. Looking for my thing. There it is. This die. That's 5 damage plus 8. have something that says once per turn, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra 1d8 damage.
Okay, cool. So let's roll again.
5 plus 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13. Okay, cool. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. Next up is Sylack. For an action, the restrained target can make a DC, can make a strength check to burst the web on a success. So just letting you know. That's it.
Whoa, strength check.
Woo!
12.
That I forget is if it's exactly it. Does that mean you succeed?
It's meter beat, right?
Usually depends on it's really gray.
I'll say that you do eventually you try really hard and you burst out of the webbing. The DC was 12.
Oh.
So yeah. So yeah, but that's an action.
Then yes, for difficulty checks it's meter.
Okay. So yeah, it's so DC was 12, but that was an action. So okay. Good turn. All right, Alex.
Let me see here. Just make sure I'm reading these details properly. I'm going to attempt to cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
What does that do?
You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking with terrible pain. The target must make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes, in my case, 4d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from you. I am going to low step at it and mutter an infernal. Leave.
That's a net 1 for its wisdom save. So
So it takes full everything.
Yep. Give it that delicious.
4d6.
Do you need a
chunky
couple?
amount of damage, yeah.
I do have 4d6. I was just looking for one or two of them. Oh.
Oof.
Ooh.
Oof.
Oh.
Oof.
That's a full on 24 damage.
Ooh.
Psychic damage, and it has to flee.
It doesn't do that because its head explodes. So yeah,
It doesn't
Sylack,
flee. Why? Why doesn't it flee? Well, you see its head exploded like the Nazi in Indiana Jones.
Sylack, just as you burst out of the webbing, so does the spider's head. You're just like ah, and you just get goop and gray matter all over your all
I
over
look at
yourself.
Sylack. What did you do?
Clearly, I am Dragonborn.
Wiping the gook off my face. Nice.
You say so.
I do. I am Dragonborn.
Okay, so yeah, now you have this wall. The body just kind of collapses, and now you have also this wall of webbing that's covered in the gray matter.
Well, so let's go. I'm gonna go check out its web, and see what it was holding up in there.
Mostly just like make a survival check.
Is the web blocking our path?
It is.
I will burn it away.
All right.
16 is my survival check.
Mostly, it looked like it mostly just like large vermin, like rabbits, deer, giant rats.
Cool. I attempt to cut the web down. Hopefully before Sylack tries to burn it away, but I don't know. I'm gonna leave that up to you.
Make a dexterity check. Make a dexterity saving throw.
He loses his brand new swords in the web.
Oh god.
Well, I mean, is he cutting? He's cutting down the big.
Yeah, he's cutting around
Coons,
the frame,
right?
You-
No, just to get it out of our way. because the web is big and it's blocking our path. So I'm just trying to cut the side of it to get it out of our way.
I thought you were working on the cocoons. To see
No,
what
I don't
was
care
inside.
about them. I don't care about them.
They're not human sized, therefore we're not worried.
You were looking.
I don't know.
You
A deer is pretty close to human sized.
Small vermin.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Sorry,
Was small vermin.
yeah. Then small vermin would be like Bambi's fawns. It
Wait,
collect- it
what?
collects-
Whoa, hold up.
There's
How-
still-
wait. Oh yeah, no, that is still pretty big.
I'm getting conflicting information.
That could be a child.
Okay, no, yeah, it'll be small vermin, rabbits, squirrels,
Okay.
Okay.
large rats that obviously look like rats.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'm cutting it down.
I'm not. I thought he was working on the cocoons.
Okay.
No.
So if that's,
So,
if it's
you
You
not,
said a
then
dex
So
save
now that
or a
he's
dex?
not trying to handle it, you're not gonna set him on
because I
fire.
thought he was still
No.
gonna he was still gonna try and set you on fire. That's why we're gonna have you make a dex save. But since he's not doing that anymore, just make a strength. check.
You're not trying to burn down the web?
not if you're cutting it. It wouldn't make any sense. I'm stupid, but I'm not illogical.
I was assuming that you didn't see me about to cut
No,
it. Either way.
the reason I was gonna burn the web away was because I assumed
I
that
walked
you were
into it.
going into the cocoons to see what they were,
Oh,
which is what you
no.
were cutting.
Yeah, just
No.
make a strength check, please.
You sure I can't just keep my dex check? Oof. It's a 7.
It takes you a little while, but eventually you manage to cut through it and peel it away. But a lot of it gets like stuck on you, so you're just kind of like, yeah, it's like, there's something
Silly string.
like that. Yeah. But you do eventually manage to clear out the hall, and you guys can continue on.
Okay.
It's like walking through the theater after a game.
Oof.
You're just sticky. You know?
Oof.
So much popcorn on the floor.
Yeah.
So, as you guys
and candy and spilled drinks.
continue making your way through this area. Yeah.
Ooh, did we get any experience
Oh
for that?
yes. It's 200 XP.
Oh.
Does that bring you guys up to level 3 already, or
No.
or 4? I mean,
Nope.
nope. Okay. Okay. So
We still have quite a bit of ways.
all right. You do eventually make it to what seems to be a
I will take 200 XP because I blew something's head up with one move.
a metal structure, which seems to be like a door, but with a busted gate on it.
Okay.
It looks to be an elevator. Yeah, there's a button right on the side next on the arch of it.
Well, this is interesting.
All right, let's go.
I pressed the button.
Ching! And after a couple of seconds of silence, but you do hear the sound of whirring machinery, and eventually, ching, and the gate parts, and you can see the compartment inside it.
To be clear, there's no other path here, right?
No,
Let's get
What
in the
does
elevator.
the inside look like?
it's still a lot of this lot of cyclopean stones. It looks very man-made and natural, but this particular elevator is very sophisticated in its design.
Okay, let's get in the elevator.
Okay.
I get in the elevator.
There are only 2 buttons in the elevator. 2 buttons in the elevator on the panel.
I push the top button.
The top button.
I don't think that will take us anywhere.
The top button. The gates close and then they open up again.
I press the bottom one.
Those close and you feel.
So
I
this
really didn't want to go down, but
this is an elevator.
this is an elevator.
It
is an
takes you up
elevator?
and down.
Oh,
The top button is usually the top floor. The bottom button is usually wherever the bottom is.
Yes, I pushed the top button because I wanted to stay on the top floor.
Why did you get in?
Because I know I was supposed to get in.
why not just climb down or climb up?
This takes the work out of it. This takes us down.
Also, I just found out
But we are staying still.
Yes, but the world outside is moving.
Actually, we are moving. The elevator's moving. Therefore,
Bort. He doesn't understand.
he understands more than you give him credit for.
But
Dude.
we're not moving.
Ding.
The world outside was moving.
The gates open up and you feel this warmth suddenly wash over you guys. Kind of like how you like if you open up a door and just like it's summer and just.
Okay, let's go.
I'm also just irritated because I went to roll intelligence.
What
check
does
to
it
see
look
if
like?
Before I knew what an elevator was, and I actually
As you
ended
guys
up with a 20.
as you guys go and step out of the elevator, you can see that it enters into.
I don't want to step out of the elevator. I want to know what's outside.
All right. Okay, so you can see outside there's a stairway leading to a large chamber, a large glowing chamber, very big. Yeah.
Stairs
Large,
at the bottom of an elevator.
a large glowing chamber.
It's dimly lit. Well, not too dimly, but it's a lit chamber that gives off a warm glow and that you can see from the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then there's a bit of floor and then stairs leading down.
In the chamber?
Yes. Right outside of the elevator.
I walk forward.
Okay. You head forward and you start heading down the stairs. And yeah, it is quite warm in here. Warmer than you thought it'd be. And as you start heading down the stairs, you can see there seems to be some kind of area at the bottom of the stairs where there's a bunch of tables, but you can also see large gigantic cranes, giant cylinders and pillars, giant pillars that are at certain angles, and giant spools of cables, as well as giant gears and cylinders and structures. Some of them are being held aloft by various chains and whatnot. And as you continue
So this is hell.
as you continue on, you can see that the light is coming from various bits of lava, magma pouring into this in the distance. You've entered a really, really large cavern, chamber, whatever you want to call it, with humongous ceilings about 100 feet high.
That's tall ceilings.
Yep.
Very tall.
Yep.
Very tall ceilings.
And as you start to approach the areas with the cranes and stuff, you can see that there seems to be like workbenches with various plates piled up on top of them.
Is there anybody around?
Make a perception check.
Unnatural 20.
You are too. It's like Gunther, are you gonna make a check?
Oh, I assumed I stayed in the elevator. No, I followed them because you just continued on without
Oh, sorry.
really regarding if me and Boar were following him.
Well, I was continuing for him because he was following forward. So, I mean, did you guys follow him or not?
Yes.
Well, yes.
Okay, cool.
We're not gonna actually split the party.
Right.
I just
Not-
think
not-
I just think it's funny that you just
Now we're
continued on, that he continued on,
Sorry.
and no one said anything.
Right.
Perception?
Yeah.
7.
So,
7.
yeah, you guys are kind of like enamored by all this stuff going on. You see out of the corner of your eye, something really quickly vanished behind one of the workbenches.
Well, we are not alone.
Oh, we not.
No.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to create an auditory illusion.
Okay.
I'm going to create a large booming voice.
Can't do that. Or prestidigitation.
I could create auditory.
Wouldn't that be thaumaturgy though?
Yes. That's a different spell though.
Right.
You can create
Sensory effect, such as no.
You can
yeah.
create like minor things.
Okay.
Like the whistle.
Then never mind. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm going to just call out very loudly.
Hello.
You hear tiny footsteps. Yes.
Going to divine sense.
Oh, go ahead.
I can detect good and evil until the next turn. Until the end of my next turn. I can sense anything affected by the hallow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Okay.
I detect any good or evil.
You do not detect any. You do not detect good or evil. No.
Do I detect any celestials?
Nope.
I'm going to use Primeval Awareness. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's primeval awareness do?
Sense whether there's any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead within 1 mile.
No, you don't sense that.
It's weird.
Very.
Wait, hold on. Wait, okay,
Machine that we.
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
hold on. Wait,
Especially because they were speaking celestial, above us.
Actually, hold on. Sorry. Excuse me. I might be wrong about that. I just remembered something else that I put in here.
Sorry, we're not trying to constantly derail you.
No, it's fine. No, you do sense evil, but it's somewhere. It's not in the immediate area. It's more like it would be in the.
Do you have a range?
I believe all of it is within 60 feet.
Okay.
It doesn't tell me how far I can detect good and evil, but I'm assuming that all of what I can detect is only within 60. So is it at like the very edge of my 60?
It would be at the very edge, yes, but nothing in the immediate area, not around the workbenches. No. And you were trying to sense
Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals.
You do sense an elemental.
Cool. Fae.
Is that also in 60 feet?
Mile.
This is within a
Oh,
mile.
No, yeah, you're definitely sensing elementals. Yeah.
And then the celestials above us, right?
Yeah, and then the celestials above.
Okay. Fae, fiends, or undead.
Just the elementals and
Okay.
the celestials.
Just wanted to make sure.
Oh wait, no, celestials. No, actually, not celestial. Not celestial. They only speak celestial, but they aren't celestial.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
Elementals, huh? I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
You. How far is the tech magic range?
Oh, I mean,
30 feet.
nothing came out when you called it. I don't know what's going on.
You don't sense anything immediately magical within 30 feet.
How far away is the thing that was pitter-pattering away?
It's within range, but it's not magical.
Okay.
At least I don't think it is.
And how far away is the elemental?
It'll be 65 feet away or so. So
Okay.
it was just like on the edge of his detection.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
We have come to gather some men who mistakenly wandered in. Take them away so they do not disturb you.
You hear little tip taps. It's like, and you see this. You see a kind of 5 foot tall thing made out of 2 cubes with 1 eye and with 4 limbs, but it seems to have 2 normal ones, one normal leg, 1 normal arm, but then it seems to have a makeshift hand and arm, and it's missing 1 eye. It looks at you, and with its mouth says, "Are you the new foreman?"
Where'd it come from?
It just came from behind one of the workbenches and made itself visible to you guys.
Are we the new foreman? Is that what it asked?
Yes.
Nah, we were hired just to find them.
It's like,
What happened to your foreman?
I can take you to the foreman if you are trying to find him. Follow me. And he turns. He walks forward, turns right towards an extended area of this whole workshop.
I follow.
I also follow. I follow not Master Manuel.
Okay. It's like after
proud.
as you guys walk, you can see that the workbenches don't have as many plates on them, and now seem to have much more finer tuned instruments. There's still a whole bunch of mechanisms spread out, papers and whatnot. You even
When you say plates, do you mean like?
metal plates, not
Okay.
not dishes. Yeah, metal
Oh,
plates.
okay.
No, yeah. Sorry.
Got it.
Um,
Like sheets of metal.
Because I really wasn't sure if you meant either or, and I feel like, no offense, but I felt like you thought like
Oh,
dinner
I totally
plates?
thought dinner plates.
Okay. Which is why he chimed in, is like, is someone here?
what's your passive perception again?
My passive perception is not that high, I can tell you that much. It's a 12.
Okay. While passing through this area, you also see a shrine of Bahamut. Just a small shrine, just in the corner. The little thing, the little cube thing continues walking, and eventually stops at a pillar of lava, and a skeleton lying at the bottom. Oh crap! I forgot to mention the other thing that happened. Frig. The entire time you guys have been here, there have also been just piles and piles of, not piles and piles, but there have been numerous mechanical-looking constructs dressed in armor, just kind of lying on the ground with various weapons and stuff jabbed into them. There are also various.
Can I assume that it was probably the same thing I saw above?
Yes. Those are very similar looking to the ones that you saw up above. And there are also various skeletons that are also just lying on the ground, looking like they were in the middle of fighting these things or were killed by these things. The various clothes they've had are in shreds and tatters. And yeah, this little thing is casually just walking through all of this.
I'll ask the thing if it knows what they are. The metal.
Yes. Those are the guardians. They are our security. They protect us. They protected us.
Past tense?
Yes.
What happened? The killers, they attacked, and they started killing us. They killed our friends, and then they killed the workers. They killed a lot, and the guardians protected us. Who were the killers?
They were dressed in black. I do not know them. We only worked. But Master Ganymede, he protected us, but he died, as you can see. And he eventually stops and presents and shows you a skeleton in finer-looking robes just lying on the ground.
I kind of feel better that I didn't try and immediately attack that thing now that I just caved it in. Anyway. It's like, this is Foreman Ganymede. It's like, he has not been foreman for, and you can see that the one eye is kind of buzzing about, kind of doing that like REM thing. 1,000 years. That's quite a long time, little one.
Yes, it has been. Are you here to replace him? Continue.
What were you working on here?
We don't remember. We know that we had to keep making parts.
Making parts for what?
And you can see that the eye just keeps is rolling. We don't remember. It was 1,000 years ago. He saved us from them. 20 just needs to do his job, my job, our job.
Are there more of you?
Was there with me now. Us now.
So you said it had like weird limbs? Are they like human limbs, or are they
no,
like...
it's literally two cubes stacked on top of each other.
Yeah.
With arms and legs.
Yeah, you said the two of them were weird though.
Yeah, you can see that it looks more makeshift than the others. The two limbs that don't look makeshift look like it's part of it.
Oh,
the other two look
okay.
like
I understand now.
he had to scrap something together.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yes. And he also has a dent. He also has a dent in the top cube.
Dent in his cube.
Yeah.
One
Poor
of
thing.
your guardians attacked the surface. How do we stop it?
You fight it.
No.
They are strong, but they still fight like regular. They are simple.
How do we stop it? How
Like
does
the-
Nivelle, Sylack, and Boar stop Guardian?
Like the killers did. They stabbed it. They cut off its head. They cut off its limbs.
Is that the only way?
Yes.
This thing is kind of sad, guys.
Boar's gonna kind of look at you and just kind
There weren't enough guardians, so Ganymede locked it in the vault. And he points at the a pillar of magma that's just dripping down. Then he cast a spell and killed everything that wasn't me, but killed himself.
What's
I
in the
think.
vault?
What we were working on?
How do we open the vault?
I feel like this is not something that we should open.
How do we open the vault?
I feel like it's locked away for a good reason.
The key. Ganymede kept a key, and he bends down. It's like, sorry, sir, and puts a hand into one of the robe's pockets and pulls out a large iron key.
I'd like to search the body.
All right. He hands you. The 20 hands you the key, and you continue make an investigation check.
You're good.
It's 14.
You do. You find a wrapped up piece of paper, and do you unravel it? It's kind of just folded in. It was beneath the body of. You had to turn over the body, and after checking some of the pockets, you pulled out paper. You pulled out a folded, large folded piece of paper. Yeah.
Do I find anything else?
A couple really old coins. Let's see. Trying to break the box. Ooh. You find this.
I open the piece of paper.
You unfold the piece of paper and you can see that's blueprints to what looks like an arm, a very particularly designed arm. It looks like almost like armor pieces.
That's just on the paper. It looks like
There's also
sketch?
there's also various it's a blueprint, so there are various measurements and whatnot as well, but they're all written in a different language.
What language are they written in?
You can take a look.
Is it draconic?
It's definitely not draconic.
And I will hand it off to you guys as I
It's not infernal.
check out these neat little spectacles I've found.
Ooh, cool. Eyes of Charming. I don't know that.
Look at these weird
I
lens things.
Make a straight intelligence check.
I
If you're
put them
taking
on.
Firstly, it's not Abyssal, Celestial, Elvish, or
silly.
Orc?
It's celestial.
You look silly.
Okay, then what does it say?
Hold on a second. What you guys do?
I put on the glasses.
What happens to Boar when he puts on the glasses? Nivelle must know.
nothing.
Okay.
He just looks around through them, is informed that he looks silly, hands them to Nivelle.
So you look at the
I'm looking at the blueprints.
So looking at the blueprints, you recognize it. It says,
Giving the glasses back to...
armor of the dragon V1.1.
Arm of the Dragon V1.1.
Yes, and you can see that based on all of the scribbles and information on it, you can see that there are measurements. There's a general view of it. It kind of just looks like a right hand, and then there's a view where it's more stretched out and lengthwise. But you notice that some of the measurements, they are reading in feet, reading up to almost the overall length claims to be 100 feet. Wait, no, not 100 feet, not 100 feet. Almost 25 feet.
That's pretty big.
Yep.
It's pretty big.
And you can see that the design of it almost looks like an armored arm.
What was the robot's name? Do we know the robot's name? Did it say it?
Our designation is 2020. You can call me 20. Us 20.
Is there a dragon here, 20?
No. There's only Tim.
Are you sure there's not a dragon here?
No. There is only Tim.
Who's Tim?
And then immediately out from
Figured.
the sink,
Knew it.
out from the sink hops up this large, limbless, fire-looking lizard, and it goes. And 20 points. That is Tim. And
Figured.
yeah, roll for initiative.
Oh, that is going to be. That was going to be
Gunther.
a natural 20.
A natural, okay, 20.
What did Gunther get? Oh, wow. Wow, that's okay.
Well, Gunther got a. Do you want to say it or should I?
Oh.
Okay, Aaron.
I got a nat 20, which makes it a 21 for initiative.
Gunther.
Got a 1.
Okay.
You have a minus.
I have a minus 1 to my.
Wait, you have a minus one to your dexterity or initiative?
Yeah.
So you're at like 0?
No, I
Technically?
rolled a 2.
Oh, you rolled a 2. Okay,
So I got a
you're,
one. Manny,
you're
if
just
I
straight
tell you
one.
the number,
Sorry,
it's
just
exactly
making
what it
sure, Just
is.
making sure. I thought I was trying to
If it
figure out
tells
the
you-
math.
I know how to do math, Manny.
I was trying to figure out the math.
Trust me, if we ever tell you a number that low, we gave it everything we had.
Okay, so first up in the order. Jeez. Okay, first up in the initiative order.
I thought you at least had a 3 after that. Okay, yeah, first up.
You, Aaron.
Sweet.
Big old worm, snake, bird thing just came out of the lava.
How big is it?
It is actually not that big. It's medium. It kind of just like hopped out, and it kind of.
It's a medium
stands
creature?
over. Yeah.
And they were building a leg that was 25 feet long?
An arm.
I'm assuming that now. Okay, well then, I cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Is that a bonus action or an action?
I believe it is a bonus
Just
action.
making sure. All right.
I'm just double checking. But yeah,
Marked
I'm
it.
pretty sure it is a bonus action.
Yes, bonus action.
Mark 2. I guess I charge it in an attack, I suppose.
Okay.
Well, I run up to it and attack.
Okay. Roll for attack.
Ooh, not very good. 11 and 12.
That doesn't make it.
Neither.
Wait. Oh, both were. It was 11 and 12.
One sword was an 11, the other was
Yeah.
a 12.
Neither make that.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'll work. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Are you gonna do anything else?
I can't do anything else.
Okay. Alex.
I'm going to charge the thing. I'm going to try giving a swing at it with my quarterstaff as I cast Booming Blade.
Okay. Roll for attack, please.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Dope.
Nice. All right. Give me that sweet damage.
Let me do some quick math here. So, quarterstaff, I'm going to end up dealing 1d8 plus 2.
You're gonna end up dealing what?
1d8 plus 2.
Thank you.
And don't
Yep.
forget to double it. Thanks to the crit.
Oh, okay. So 8 damage.
Total.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
16 total. No, you rolled 4?
Rolled 4.
Oh, okay.
And then the effects of Booming Blade.
That's the one where if it willingly moves, it'll.
If it willingly moves after, before its next turn, it immediately takes 1d8 thunder damage and the spell ends.
All right. Cool. All right. So you take your staff and you just and you manage just as it's about to like lunge at Aaron, you kind of smack it with the beak in the beak. But because of that, you're going to take 3 points of extra fire damage. It's just the immense amount of heat coming off of this creature kind of burns you a bit as you strike it.
So, do I get a reaction to that damage?
No, this is more like a passive thing. Yeah, it doesn't actually attack you; it's just something that affects you.
That's the time. We're in reaction, which you take in response to being damaged by a creature with a view that you can see.
Okay, sure, go for it.
I'm going to cast Hellish Rebuke on it.
Oh, so yeah, go for it. Let's.
Point your finger at the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on fail save or half as much on a successful. Well, this thing actually take fire damage.
Oof. Okay, so the dex save was a 4. So roll for damage real quick, and then it does have resistance to fire.
Okay, so it's gonna take 2d10.
No, it actually has an immunity to fire.
Oh. Do I find this out? I will say I found this out after I cast the spell.
Yeah, as you even though it failed to save, the fire just kind of rolls off of it and kind of even becomes part of its
Okay.
essence, aura, whatever you want to call it. Are you gonna do anything else? Okay, cool. Now
Back up a little bit.
Okay. Then it's going to attack Aaron.
Of course it does.
All right. First, it's going to attack with a bite and a. And then. Oof. Okay, so the bite attack is 9. Or,
To hit?
yeah.
No.
Okay, but then the bite is 19. The tail attack is 19.
So you're attacking with a bite
It's
and
a
a tail
multi-attack.
attack.
Yeah, bite
Okay.
and tail attack.
Just double checking.
Stuttering. Stop.
Sorry. Yeah. So, but it'll hit with the tail.
You said it was 19?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. You manage to get out of the way of its bite attack. Then it swats you at its tail, dealing 3 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of fire damage.
3 points of bludgeoning and 3 points.
Just 3.
So 6 in total, 3 bludgeoning, 3 fire.
Yeah. He took 6. You took 3.
Just making sure I don't have any resistances or anything.
Yep. Okay. And
Which
Sylack,
I
now it's your
don't
turn.
believe.
Wait, I mean, are you doing anything else?
Wasn't this turn?
Yeah, it wasn't my turn.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh yeah, that's the turn of the salamander. Okay, your turn. Go ahead.
Okay. I am going to cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action.
Cool.
And then
Oh.
to attack it.
Cool. Make an attack, please.
15 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage, please.
So 8 plus. It was 11.
11. Okay. Cool. You managed after seeing this attack, you dive at it and kind of just stab it right in its right in the side. But the heat coming from that runs straight up the metal of your glaive and into your hands, and you also take 3 points of fire damage. But as it pulls away from that, its blood drips onto the stone floor, and you can see that it sizzles as it does, just almost glowing as well. It's looking pretty harsh. It's like. Alright, top of the round now to Aaron.
Cool. I'm pissed. That doesn't mean I get to rage, but I'm pissed.
Wrong reality.
I'm gonna come at it with both my swords again.
Alright, go for it.
First sword. That's a 19 to hit.
That absolutely hits.
Second sword. That's a 24 to hit.
That also hits. Both of those hit.
Cool, they both hit. Scrolling down here. Hold up. I need this. I need this. And I need... Try this one this time. Oof. Okay. What's that? That's 14 damage.
Alright. After that happens, you come up and jab both of your swords straight into its eyes.
Woo.
The various blood just squirts out of its sockets, and the heat comes crawling up your blades again as well into your hands. You take another. I don't know if I should have you take damage for 2 though because of this. Because you have technically just 2 melee attacks. A creature that touches a snake or hits it with a melee attack while within 5 feet of it takes 3d6, 1d4, 1d6 fire damage. So.
Taking damage.
Okay. 2 melee attacks. So, yeah, you take total of 6 fire damage as well. That just burn your hands as you hop off of it. The salamander just. This hot blood dripping off of its face and then coming out of its mouth, and even.
So 6 extra fire damage?
Mm-hmm.
Joyous.
And it eventually, after display, it collapses onto the ground, and it collapses, and exhales a final breath. And as that happens, its body begins to dissolve. It's just melts.
Well, that's not who we came down here for.
Experience?
An extra 200.
Want my experience points. Cool. We still need a lot of experience.
I still need approximately 630.
I'll give you guys something.
Yes.
I'll give you guys something tougher next time. It's just that we didn't know how much time we would actually have today because of the weird.
We still got
schedules.
like an hour.
Yeah.
How much did we get?
200. 200. Yo. Do we like Sims it up and can we get like experience for like relationship matters and
We'll see what happens. Okay, so, as the body is dissolving, it's just all this weird stuff. You can see like its skeleton You can see that its flesh has started melting off of its skeleton. The tendrils are kind of just slowly dripping off of it as it turns into this very hot sludge.
Grody.
Yeah.
I just turned 20.
Where's that vault?
It is in the security wall. The pillar of fire.
Oh.
Can you open it?
Yes, you just need to close the valve. Foreman Ganymede had a key, and so did his partner, but Tim ate him.
I look down at the skeleton. Do I see a key in it?
Roll for investigation.
Does anybody need a potion? I need a potion.
Nope.
I'm
I don't.
drinking a potion.
What'd you roll?
I don't. There's a 2 on the die. I don't see anything.
Yeah, you don't see anything. You don't see anything.
Does anybody need a potion? I need a potion. I'm drinking a potion.
Are you sure?
Am I sure?
Are you hurt, Master Linville?
I'm hurt.
I will offer up. How much damage did you take?
Math.
Do, 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 do.
13 damage? No, it's gotta be more than that. 12 damage.
12. I will give you 14 combat restored 15. Oh, okay, interesting. It says I currently only have 10, which doesn't make sense, but I will give you 10 HP back.
Whoa!
I will touch you gently. Warm glow will come across your chest.
Oh wow, I feel great. Feel a lot better than I did before. Warm feeling. It's nice. I like it.
It is quite warm in here.
I just imagined him saying that, and then just a small part of it goes, it goes on fire. He's just standing there by the pillar of flame. Anyways, so there are 2 keys that are necessary to open this.
Yes, and Tim ate Foreman Brockus, who had also had a key.
Oh, look at the dragon. Do I see a key?
Yes, we'll roll another investigation check.
Oof. 6.
After more of the flesh has melted off in comparison to the last time that board checked, you do see what seems to be some kind of really hot molten color glowing within the thing, and eventually as the stuff melts away, you can see it is a glowing shape similar to the key that you guys had earlier picked up.
Is there water nearby?
Yes, there is the troughs, and he follow, please, and
I just pulled up. I just pull out my water skin and pour it over the key.
You have an empty water skin now, and the key has cooled down significantly. Do you still need water?
We're good, thank you.
Okay, and he comes
You
back.
had water on you this whole time.
Yeah,
Why don't you drink it?
fish president.
I can't argue with that. Okay.
It has cooled after a little while. It has cooled down significantly to the point where it's warm, but not scalding white hot.
I pick it up.
Okay, but you eventually acclimate to it. You need to turn both keys in the 2 locks to close the valve, and he points at the 2 pillars nearby.
All right, are we doing this,
I
guys?
put my key in one.
I'm just, sometimes things are locked away because they should be locked away.
We came this far.
We didn't even know we were coming here.
I know we haven't found what we were looking for. It's weird.
Where have you seen any two humans running through here?
Not sure.
Yeah,
You are the only people I have seen in
Okay.
1,000 years.
I may not be smart, but I'm pretty sure they're dead.
I thought you were just gonna leave it at that.
I was thinking about it. Sorry.
You may not be smart.
But I'm
Walk
pretty
away.
sure that they're dead. I'm pretty sure that they're dead.
I am not a smart man.
No, you're not. Are you turning these keys? Because if you're not doing it, we're leaving.
Well, Skylight's got the other one.
I'm not a kobold. I
put mine in one pillar.
put mine in the other pillar.
All right, both of you guys make let's go with sleight of hand checks.
I'm gonna stand at the ready with my swords because I don't trust this.
To turn a key?
Yes, turn the keys. 'Cause you have to
Okay.
turn them at the same time.
I
I don't
18?
necessarily feel like this.
18?
12.
I feel like this. It's basically okay. We go after one.
That's
Okay,
fair.
three, two. No, not on one.
Yeah, you basically that's kind of what happens. It's like, and nothing happens. And then, are you guys gonna try again?
They rolled a 12 and an 18.
11.
5.
Guess this is the night. 17.
14.
You know what? Let's go with that. You guys eventually.
Good. My
You
next move
finally
is to
managed
throw my key in the lava
You
and walk
finally
away.
managed to do it at the same time, and after hearing a variety of groans from up above, you see that the tube that the lava had been pouring over, eventually the lava itself starts to shrink, and the wall begins to kind of collapse inward. Eventually, the valve shuts. Some lava just drips. On top of this domed-shaped vault, and the lava just eventually slides off into the heat sink that was below you guys.
I was gonna ask where the lava went. I was so curious.
And you see this pristine-looking steel vault.
I'll walk up to the vault.
There are 2 keyholes in it.
Do their keys come out?
Yes, their keys come out.
Okay.
Okay, I pull up my key.
Okay.
I walk over to the vault. No, I pull out my key and walk over to the vault
I
and
also
stick
walk
my
to the
key
vault.
in the
I
keyhole.
stick my key in the keyhole.
Okay. Let's just say because you guys are used to this now, you managed to do it in sync. After hearing a variety of locks click from behind a door, it opens up, and there you see standing on a pedestal inside is that arm, except it looks like a average sized arm.
What kind is it?
I walk up to the arm.
It's
Yeah,
the blueprint says dragon arm.
Is it a humanoid arm?
it is a humanoid looking arm, yes.
I pick it up.
Yep. You pick it up, and you notice that it seems to be made of multiple metals.
Can I put my arm inside of it?
No, the arm itself looks like it has something like I think sprocket is the right word, sticking out of it.
Do I see any? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything else in the room.
Nope. It's literally just that one thing.
I walk out.
Okay.
Walk with the arm.
You walk out. Walk
I
with the
chuck
arm.
it in the lava.
I try and grab it.
Make a dexterity check with advantage.
I will also try to tackle him.
Before he throws it?
Yeah.
Okay, just double checking.
Okay. Advantage and strength. Both with advantage.
And I was rolling for what?
Dexterity.
Dex, yeah.
Not athletics or acrobatics or anything like that? Dexterity?
Whichever would be higher, I guess.
It's a 17.
17.
What did you get?
8.
Okay, you don't tackle him, but you kind of just kind of like put your hands on its chest while Nivelle manages to wrestle away the arm before Boar manages to do anything with it.
What are you doing?
What were you
That's
thinking?
not what we're looking for.
We fought that thing, and you made us go get the key and put the keys in the hole while I sat around here and waiting for something I didn't even want to do, and now you're just gonna chuck it in the lava.
I was expecting something useful.
You don't know what's not useful. Let's go.
Hold up. I look at the arm again.
No.
No, I just look at it in your hands.
Okay.
Do I see 20?
Oh my god.
20. Yeah, 20 is now staring at the arm very intently.
I stare at the arm. I stare at 20. I stare at the arm. I stare at 20.
You see 20 start to cut. His eye starts to do the thing and starts twitching really hard, and a spark even like pops out of the one good eyeball, and he goes, we were building just
Calm down there, buddy. Just tell us what it is.
we were building a giant.
A giant?
I believe a giant.
You were building a giant.
Yes, we were building a giant, and he's looking around frantically. He sees all the papers and pages, and he's running towards them, and he is trying to grab whatever's and he's trying to grab whatever looks like he could, and he grabs various piles of paper, and he's like, look, this is what we were building.
We'll look at it?
Yeah,
Yeah, what does it look like?
it's more blueprints.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we understand them at all?
He does.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, they're also written in Celestial, and you can see that
Yes.
there's also there's also another arm. This one, this one says the writing on this one has been faded, but you can also see that's another arm. And you can see another one. You see another design for what seems to be some kind of torso, and you see another design for what seems to be a leg, and then another leg, and then what seems to be a helmet. But all of these measurements are measured out to if you calculate in feet. So if you calculate it out, this thing is almost about
Is it large
Fif-
or
fif-
is it huge? Or
fif-
is it...
50 or 60 feet tall.
It's big.
Yeah,
It's pretty big.
yeah.
Where are the other pieces?
The other forges. The other forges.
Where are the other forges?
We were only assigned to this one.
What was the giant for?
The storm. That's all he can think of at the moment, as he kind of like trails off as you see him just trying to find the words to say it, but yeah.
It's super vague.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Let's hang on to it.
Can you wear it?
No.
As a
It has stuff inside already.
Maybe if we chop off my arm and lodge it into there.
I look at your glaive. I look at your arm. I look at the robot arm. I look at your arm. I look at your glaive.
Do you really want to try it?
No.
Good, because that'd probably kill you.
Well,
I don't know what the room with the statue of Bahamut is.
It's not really a room. It's more of an open shrine that's just kind of there in between all the other workbenches. It doesn't look like it's been taken care of lately. It's just kind of been there. It's kind of see a little bit of, I forget if dust, whether or not the dust actually shows up in an area that's volcanic. It's definitely covered in soot, but it hasn't been tended to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can acquire from said shrine?
There is a small platinum statue of Bahamut.
What
I
would you say?
take
Like-
it with
Oh, and actually another thing.
like small?
Yes. And actually, you did you get a good look at the arm?
Yes.
Make a religion check, please.
is a 12.
Nice. All right. On the shoulder, right here, where there's something of a pauldron, you can see that there is a symbol of a shield with a white dragon facing left, I believe, on a blue shield. You remember from some of your lessons with your master that in older times, Bahamut the symbols of Bahamut have changed over time in various interpretations. And at one point, that symbol was the symbol of Bahamut.
Of a white dragon?
Yeah, well, platinum really. The material is platinum, and then you also notice as you keep looking at it, you can see that the arm, the fingers are made out of different types of metal as well. One copper, one silver, one gold.
Should have gone in the wall, but
Eddie, don't do this to me. You're gonna make me chop up my own goddamn arm
I hope not.
and try and put this on me. I don't think you understand Zealous' nature.
can I tell that?
He's not stupid, but he's stupid, but he's not illogical.
I see the way you're looking at this, and I'm just like,
I see the way he's looking at it. I look at his arm, I look at his glaive, I look at the arm.
No, I'll just pocket. I will put away gently the platinum statue.
All right. After wiping off a bit of the ashy schmutz on it, you gingerly put it inside your.
Oh, we'll come back to the party. We should keep that arm.
sounds good.
You're supposed to be
Let's
religious
go.
in nature.
Can you tell what kind of religion?
Mine.
That's so dramatic.
Awesome.
I love it.
What?
That's so dramatic. I love it. It's like slow zoom in. Mine. Cut to black.
Well, let's go. Thank you, 20.
It's like, so are you not the new foreman?
You're not the new
I don't think so, buddy.
Oh. We will continue our duties then.
Are you still building things down here?
Yes, we were the only survivor, but the other workers, the other Mordrons, some of us were killed in the attack.
Yes.
I only survived, and I still hear them telling me what I need to do. So I do their job for them.
Can you show me?
And he says certainly, and he walks over to the workbench. 20 was supposed to make plates. 21 was supposed to make screws. Was supposed to drill holes in plates. 22 was supposed to pass on to 24. 24 screwed in plates into frames, and 20. he's just gonna keep going and going and going, until he gets and.
So he specifically just makes a lot of plates.
Yes, but then he also goes into, he's like, 40 takes plates, brings them to structure, and attaches.
I know exactly what he's talking about, and I can explain to you outside of the podcast.
What were you making these for?
Well, we were making the giant.
The giant.
What was the giant for?
Not sure.
The storm.
Foreman Ganymede said it was important. It was to save people.
Well, it's been nice talking to you, 20. If we need anything, we'll be back, okay? We'll see you later.
Wait,
Oh.
can't you take him with us?
Do you want to take him with us, Sylack?
Maybe he could be useful for the town.
He's
This forge.
a bit of a fire hazard.
Useful.
I point at his sparking guy.
Sweet.
I think the lizard that we just killed was more of a fire hazard than this thing. Considering that we are in some sort of volcano, I think the volcano is more of a fire hazard than this thing.
I guess we can take him with, Sylack.
Do you not believe that people would find use of him?
Oh, no, I'm sure they could find a use for him. Okay, 20, let's go.
I go.
You go. You're coming with us.
Who are
Sylack is your new foreman.
Oh, hello, Foreman Sylack. Yes, Foreman Sylack. what would you like? As you can see, our progress has been steady. We have lost 99% of our workforce, but we are still currently underway.
99.99999% of our workforce.
Yes.
You carrying the arm, or
I'm currently carrying the
do you
arm.
want me to like stow the arm?
Would you like to stow the arm, Sylack?
I will take the arm in one hand, stow it away, and tell 20 or ask 20. Are you capable of making more of yourself?
Yeah, actually, good point. No. If we were to summon more, we would contact the Primus. Former Foreman Ganymede would usually contact the gods, who would contact Primus, who would provide more of us.
How do we contact Primus?
Through the this is actually just me for trying to figure out what to say. We'll have to contact the actually yeah, there we go. We'll have to contact Father Avo at the what was it called again? We'll have to contact Father Archpatron Avo at Fort Ionis.
Fort Ionis.
Make a religion check. 13. You actually remember Fort Ionis being the temple that your master came from.
Master who?
Archpatron Avon. What?
Where is it? I have a map now. Bestow me upon the knowledge.
One last thing. You remember Fort
Oh. Sorry.
This fort is actually in Hill Rock. Yep.
You are far more excited. I'm just tired.
It is, what time is it at this point? Almost 11? Okay.
11.
Yeah, right. Yeah, this one was surprisingly slower than I thought it'd be. But then again, that's probably my fault. So,
What uses can this facility provide with just you?
you mean the whole workshop?
Yes.
Is like, I continue building. That's all I've done for 1,000 years.
Okay.
Sometimes I stare at the wall.
Continue building,
Oh, okay.
as your foreman says.
You're welcome.
It's like, yes, sir. And he walks over to one of the workbenches and immediately starts at the place that he said he starts at, and starts preparing a plate to shift over to a plate to drill to the area to drill holes in it, and then goes to put the screws in it.
Yeah.
Yada yada
Yeah.
yada.
I
let-
walk to the elevator.
So
for a
he-
minute.
He literally does everyone's job just in sequence. Is that what you're saying?
There's
That's all I needed to know.
There's more to it.
That's all I needed to know. That's
Alright,
all
so-
I needed to know.
You guys head,
Surprised
so
we
you,
didn't figure out till now.
So you guys head to the
I
elevator?
am in the elevator.
Okay.
Or is waiting in the elevator. I'll also go to the elevator.
We go into the elevator.
Okay.
The elevator ascends.
Yep. And
We
as
are
you
silent the entire time that we're in the elevator.
So,
Oh, I guess we're not.
No, I stand awkwardly so that I'm facing you guys from the
so those other 4 lumberjacks.
Yeah, I still don't know where they are. Well, 2. We're only looking for 2.
Why are we in this room again?
I don't know.
What room?
There wasn't another
room.
path, I guess.
ching.
I pull out my glaive.
I hold up my quarterstaff.
Do you turn around? Or do you just pull it out?
You hear screaming. Stay away from us! Stay away from us! And you hear tunk 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 from the distance.
Can I see past Sylack, who's standing in the doorway?
Make a perception check.
It's the wrong way.
Perfect. I was just trying to have a point that I have no concept of small enclosed space.
Thankfully,
moves.
I rolled a 20.
You can see. You see behind the shoulder of Sylack somehow a couple of rocks being thrown to the right, and you hear the sound of, and you also hear in
That
Celestial.
sounds like the lumberjacks. Let's go.
And you hear also in Celestial, intruder alert. Intruder alert.
I'm gonna push my way past Sylack.
Yeah. As you push your way past Sylack, you see in
Let's
front.
go, Sylack.
Yeah. You
Okay.
make a. So as the three of you exit, make quick dexterity checks for me, please.
Nope.
Dexterity checks. What are we?
Oh boy.
What are we
What
checking
are we
for?
checking for?
Our ability to get past you.
No, not
I'm
that.
also making-
Not that actually. I guess it'd be more saving throws and checks. So
What's happening?
as you guys exit, some rock. You see some rocks coming towards
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
You,
3.
You really need to follow up with what we're rolling.
Okay.
Because otherwise, it's like
I'm just having you guys do things just because.
yeah.
Because I have proficiencies on certain things, but not others.
Okay. So what'd you guys roll?
If it's a dex saving throw,
Yes, for saving throws, please.
I feel like we all
A
rolled pretty
3.
badly.
I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 5.
Oof. As you guys all kind of clamor out, all of you are immediately pelted in the back of the head with some rocks, and they're like, and you hear behind you screaming, ah! And behind you, you see 2 very frightened humans who were just clutching rocks, ready to throw.
Lumberjacks! Ow! It's us. We're here to help you.
They don't know us.
Huh? It's like, do something about that!
Yes, I
point-
know.
Do I see the machine?
Yeah, the machine is
I
lumbering
point my
towards you guys.
quarterstaff at it, cast shatter.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I point my quarterstaff at it, cast shatter, and cast shatter.
Okay, what's this thing's
Probably
for?
could have said that I'm the foreman, but I guess we're going to
Oh.
go with this route.
I did not think about that.
What is the, what's the requirements for that?
You could.
Each creature in a 10-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
A creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. A creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal has a disadvantage.
I figured. Oof. What was the save again?
11.
It fails. And how much damage does it take?
3d8.
3d8. Okay, roll please.
We're just committed to saving the skin. Even though it was the humies that threw the rocks.
4, 5, 7.
7? Okay. As you do this, you hear this very intense crunch sound just as you see this machine kind of just collapse in on itself to an extent, and you can see now that both arms have fallen off, and now it's just kind of lumbering towards you with no arms. Its head kind of caved and crushed in, and you can barely hear the sound of its creaking.
I will speak to it in Celestial and say, "This man is the foreman."
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion?
Yes.
Oof. That was a 3.
It's not stopping. It's still coming after you.
Oh, shit.
Eyes. One of the eyes now glowing.
Stop! You've clearly lost.
It's still coming towards you guys. I mean, I guess we can roll initiative if you guys want to.
Apparently by the flesh wound.
I think we should just grab the lumberjacks and get out because it's sensing intruders.
Yep.
Which is why we roll initiative. It's not combat.
Or we run.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, yeah. We're technically.
3.
Just because we're running doesn't mean we're not.
I know.
Okay. Give me your numbers.
3.
Aaron.
17.
17.
3.
3.
8.
Okay. Aaron, go first.
Book it.
Hmm?
Book it, you will.
Yeah. Just
So-
for context, the 2 humans are about 5 feet away from you guys.
And the
10 feet.
machines?
The machine is also 10 feet away.
And what's the room we are in look like?
It's about a 10-foot wide hall.
And so are the machines towards the opening or towards, like, if we needed to run one way to get out?
You'd have to run past. You'd have to run past the machine if you wanted to get out now.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
Okay. And there's 2 of them?
Yes.
I'm going to assume that one is on the side of the other. It's like they're standing next to each other. Then I will Hunter's Mark whichever one is on my right.
Okay.
And I'll roll to attack it with my swords.
Oh, right. Yeah, there are 2 machines. Okay. 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 What's the attack?
One of them is a 17.
That'll hit.
The other is a 9.
That won't hit.
Didn't think so. You betrayed me. Die. Okay, well then I'm rolling for 1 sword.
Roll for that sword. The sword.
That is going to be a total of 10 damage.
All right. You take one of them. You take one swing, cleave it right in half, and
Oh, sorry, 11 damage.
yeah, you still cleave it right in half. The legs fall to its it falls to its knees, the lower half, and the upper body just flips and collapses on the ground. The one of the eyes.
Joyous occasion.
Yep. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. So next is one of the machines' turn. It's going to the one that saw you attack. It's gonna attack you now as well.
Cool.
Is this the armless dented one or the mostly intact one?
We'll go with the mostly intact one. But that's a natural one.
So
So
he killed the armless one.
he killed the armless one. It's going to try and attack, but it makes it and as it makes that wide swing, the arm that it's trying to swing with just falls off.
Oh.
It rolled in that one, trying to attack.
Nice.
And now it's also armless, and it's still going to just say intruder alert at you, and just kind of, and then still just kind of try and march towards you as it croaks intruder alert and celestial.
Oh, like the gunloader bots?
I think so. Yeah.
From Borderlands.
Yeah. No,
The
yeah.
Hyperion robots.
Exactly. It was literally like this. It just goes. Yeah.
Oh.
So whose turn is it next?
Who was 8 again? Was that Sylack?
That was
Yeah,
Sylack.
Sylack. Yeah. Yep.
Go for it, Dragonborn. Kick its booty.
Oh, How many are there left?
Just the one.
Just the one. Hunter's mark.
Okay.
Then attack.
Right. Roll for attack, please.
That is 15 to hit.
You take it. You take your glaive, impale it, lift it up, and then slam it back down, and it shatters into a bunch of pieces.
Was
Didn't
its
even do
health
damage.
that low?
Oh, I didn't even.
That was its attack.
Roll, please. Roll for damage, please. Then. I don't know why I thought that was also your
You
damage.
do this every time. I don't know why.
Sorry.
Getting ahead of
an
yourself
11
there.
damage.
Yes, all of that happens.
Or
you
sorry, 14. But yes.
Man, he just
He's
decided
just so
it had-
excited that that we get to kill his monsters.
He decided it had a lower
Hit.
HP because he
Instant
didn't
kill.
want to like retro.
Its HP is so low that you just kill it. Doesn't matter what you
To be fair, I've done that with you guys a couple of times.
Yes.
Because it was literally just like, there's no way you can do
There-
minimum damage and not kill this thing.
Yeah.
Like we have to roll 2d6s. It's got like 1 health point. There's no way we didn't kill it.
Actually, I think I might have also been just hearing your dice number, and I thought that was the attack roll. And I thought that was the damage roll.
I said 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. That absolutely hits. You
Yeah.
do the thing. You slam it down on the ground.
dead.
And it scatters.
Let's go, lumberjacks. What's our experience points?
100 each, so 200 total. Again, which was coincidental.
Woo!
How much more till you guys level up?
Like
430.
Okay,
that
not bad.
sounds right.
Not bad. Okay, cool.
So cool. All right.
Sweet. Okay. You guys eventually lead them. Which way are you guys gonna take them through? Are you gonna take them through the one with the spider web?
Yeah.
You said that was the only
way
path.
We know how.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you guys go through there.
Were there more paths?
No.
Okay. Then yes.
So yeah, you guys take them through there. Lead them.
Do not touch the spider webs, young ones.
It's like we've okay. And eventually, after a while, you eventually make it out into the thing.
Joyous.
Yeah, you can see that the sun's at this point becoming kind of
Getting real low.
maybe, but it's like you feel a breath of just like nice, fresh, crisp forest air as you exit. The two lumberjacks are
Quite an adventure in there, young fellows. I don't even know how old you are.
one of them has a full beard and gray hair.
Oh,
Salt and pepper hair.
fellows.
The other does look a little bit younger. It's like more adventure than I wanted. Thank you so much.
Don't thank us yet. We need to get you back towards the town.
Is everybody else okay?
There were some casualties.
Figured we saw what happened to Mike, but okay. Yeah, let's just get back. And eventually, you guys make your way back to the town.
Well, we got to go back to the lumberjack group first, actually. but-
you eventually get back to Broadaxe, which is its own town.
Oh,
in this
okay.
area. You can see that everybody is kind of recuperating. Kind of, people have been. There are a lot more people there, and they're just kind of. And the two humans see the other ones, and everyone goes to embrace and hug, and just is like, thank God you're alive. The foreman sees you guys, like, thank the sun and moon that you found them. Let me get everything squared away for you. And he leaves to go get the money. Are you guys gonna take care of anything else?
I don't think so.
I'm going to. Can I take a short rest?
Yeah, sure. You take a short rest. You see one of the lumberjacks approach you. It's like he hands you a couple bottles of ale, and it's like, here, this is for finding them. Thank you so much. And he also gives you guys drinks as well.
I probably won't open and hand it to him.
It's like, oh, are you sure?
Oh yeah. Sure.
Cheers.
Yeah, sure.
Tink, and you guys take the two of you take a swig. I don't know what you guys are gonna do with your bottles.
I'm just gonna respectfully. Yeah, I'll take a quick sip. That's it.
Like, Sylack?
Yeah, no, I'll...
Blip.
Yeah,
Alright.
Click.
The foreman comes back with a big sack. He's like, here, 300 gold total, and if you guys are ever in Broadaxe, you can stay at the sleeping log for free. I'll compensate you, and drinks as well at the axe handle. If you guys are ever back in town. Thank you again so much.
Keep my share of
What was
gold.
that again?
He'll pay for room board at the Sleeping Log, which is the local inn, and as well as drinks at the Axe Handle, which is the local tavern, and more.
Keep my share of gold.
Are you sure?
Use it to help your men.
So, all right, I can't. Well, he's like, here, at least take up here, and he kind of handles. It's like, he's like, at least take like maybe 50.
I really don't need it.
Okay,
Use it to help them.
Bless you, thank you. So he'll hand you guys the extra 100. So total, just the extra 100, or do you also want the 150?
No, I'm telling him to keep all of
so-
what I was
So
supposed
you
to take.
guys get a total of 250 gold towards you.
That paid off the
All right.
Now, which usually has more gold than he knows what to do with.
Huh? What?
How much gold do you have?
Oh, you're thinking like as a character, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually would like to hear how much gold you have at this point.
109.
Not bad.
He's homeless.
That's a lot of gold
Yeah.
for a homeless man.
Yeah. All right. So,
You know what I have? 504.
wow.
I'm not even gonna say what I have.
You probably.
Because there was that one point where you
You're
like freaked
royalty.
all of us out because you like.
Huh?
You're royalty.
No, yeah. I don't know if you were here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, actually, I don't know if you were here for that game, but there was a scenario where he dropped a fat fucking stack, and we were like, "You have that much
just-
on you?"
No,
I'd put
it was
a
our first
platinum
session. You
down
put
on
one
the
platinum.
table in the first session
Yeah.
to show that I had a bigger dick than the bad guys.
Yeah, that's a lot of gold.
Yeah, we were like, I was like, "What? How do you have platinum?" And then you were like, "I have this much platinum." It's like,
Hold on. 1 second.
Yes.
I'm not saying this out loud.
wow. Boy, howdy. Okay.
Laura's just gonna scoop up his bottle of ale,
Okay.
and he's gonna head over to the tavern.
All right. Okay, so yeah, and at this point you can also see that it's the sun. Now that you're not in such a thicket of trees, the sun is actually starting to set at this point. So you head over to the tavern, and at the moment it's a little bit empty, but you can see that there is a band setting up, and the bartender, a gentleman with nice clean-cut beard, slick-back black hair, salt and pepper thing going on. He sees you and says, "Oh, hey, welcome to the Axe Handle. How can I help you?" You're a little early. You're a little early. If you wait another hour, you can happy hour. Merry hour
So
will
wait,
start.
hold on. Why are we at the tavern?
Well, he's at a tavern.
Oh, he's at the tavern. Okay.
I mean, did you guys want to follow?
Well, I wasn't sure exactly what was going on.
Why
It's
are you
sunset
going
at this
to the
point?
tavern?
It's starting to get the sun. You can see the sun above the mountains at this
Oh,
point.
so it's starting to set.
Yeah,
Why are you going to the tavern?
because he's an alcoholic.
I'm a drunk homeless dude.
Okay, but you also need to pick up the line. Since they'll be ready by
All right.
then. And it'll take 3 hours to get there. You really want to walk that 3 hours drunk?
No.
Does
Well, I'm
Bor
going to, and he's
does
going to.
Bor
anyway.
care?
I mean, yeah, but
Someone just gave Bor a bag full of ale.
do you want to do that after
But-
already
But
3 hours?
the board
So-
just wants to take care of something.
So Bor's at the tavern, and we are getting thanks and doing our thing, I guess. And we look around and we say, "Oh my God, where's Bor?"
The lumberjacks had a hard day.
I'm just talking to the barkeep.
That they have lost a couple of good friends.
I'm just gonna set 100 gold down on the counter.
Oh, that's
However much ale they want.
oh, that is very, very generous of you. All right, I'll make sure to send that delivery out.
I'm going to walk out.
All right.
You're not getting any for yourself?
I already have a bag.
Oh,
full of
yeah,
bottles.
you're right. You're right.
right.
My bad.
So after as quickly as you wondered where Bor went, he just quickly reappears.
Oh, there you are.
Ooh.
Okay, well,
Hello, stinky human.
I'd love to.
Actually, before you left, the bartender's gonna ask for your name real quick.
Don't worry about it.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Well, if you're ever in town again, drinks are on me as well.
Thank you.
I could smell you coming from a mile
Oh.
away.
I will bathe as soon as I have an option.
Yeah, but that'll be 3 hours of stink. To walk back through. But that's fine.
We should get going
get going.
after all. Yeah.
Your armor. From
Yeah, that's kind of a thing.
The humble half elf who is challenging you.
What? What?
Hmm?
Huh?
Yeah,
I'm being
thinks the
challenged?
other half-elf was going to take the woman.
Did you not smell the testosterone off of him? It was quite high.
Thank you.
Okay.
I have seen this before, but it was 2 men and a manatee.
Oh God.
Let's go. We're leaving now.
Okay. So, after a 3-hour walk, you
Hold
eventually-
on, about halfway there,
Yes.
I'll pop a bean in my mouth.
Okay. Please roll a d20.
I'm going to begin drinking the ale.
That's a 17.
17.
I'm gonna
All right.
look over, see you drinking, see you pop the bean. I'm gonna be like, fuck.
Okay. Immediately you get this really unpleasant taste in your mouth that kind of tastes like mud, dirt, and slime. You now have -1 to your dexterity value for 4 hours.
Oh.
Oh.
For what reason?
It tastes like an earthworm.
How far have we gotten on the walk to town?
An hour and a half
So he's...
out of a 3-hour walk.
Okay. That's fine. I'll just have a -2 to my initiative.
No. Whatever your number, whatever. If you had like 14, it would go down to 13.
Oh, I adjusted the modifier.
Yeah. No problem.
I gotta override this.
I'm not being this cruel. I could be.
It's what he deserves for eating random fucking beans.
Still a -2 to initiative. Hell yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Can you end up with a negative initiative? Huh?
It's still
Can you end up with a negative initiative?
Yeah.
It's
Oh my
because it's
God.
based off of your dex modifier.
You just end up at the bottom of the list.
I know. I'm just laughing at it because, like, if you roll another 1, you're literally...
Yeah, I'd be at -1 on the initiative
It's
list.
hilarious. Anyway,
Okay, so make sure you also count that you're also now like 2 being short of whatever total you initially did.
What?
Whatever the initial total of beans you had, -2. So
Oh, right.
right, gotta mark them. Okay, so you eventually get back into town.
Sorry, hold on. How many bag of beans? How many beans in the bags do I have?
I think you originally got like 40.
that sounds right, I think.
20.
Did I write that down?
bags, 20 each.
Yeah, so 30, about 38. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
No problem. I almost forgot as well. Unless Aaron has more specific notes.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, then you have 38 beans left. All right, so you guys eventually get back to town after a while. The sun's definitely started to set at this point. You can just see its crest over the mountains. The sky has become a very lovely shade of blues, oranges, and purples and pinks.
I still have the tip of your tail in my inventory.
Gross.
I just saw that in my notes.
Oh, the things you forget. Are you guys gonna head straight towards the blacksmith?
Yeah, because it's getting late.
Okay. So you arrive at the blacksmith. Jameson's there. Oh, hey! It's like we were just about to close. We didn't think you were about to show up. We actually finished a lot earlier than we thought we did. Come on in. We'll
We
make
got
sure.
held up doing some adventure stuff.
That sounds all really, really exciting. Come on in. Let's see if we can get you some proper armor. So, and how did our armor do for you?
Oh, it did very well. I take it off me and I kind of like wipe off the dust from being in the volcano place.
Okay, not bad. Let me just get this on you real quick, and he helps you into your armor, the scale mail. And while he's doing that, you notice, make a perception check real quick.
With a passive of 14.
Oh, okay.
Just letting you know.
It's got metal black and has studs on it.
Oof.
Easier than normal.
Oof. Perception?
Mhm.
That's an 8.
Oh, okay. Well, Well, you don't notice anything particular about the armor, but you do notice sometimes that you do feel while he's putting it on you, you do kind of feel his hands rub across your chest, very gingerly, and he's as he's like.
Who is this? The half elf?
This is the half elf. Yes.
Okay.
Well, no, high elf actually.
High elf.
Yeah. So he has a bit more finer features. He's a little bit taller than you. You only being a half elf, but he is kind of just. He's taking his time putting the armor back on you.
I'm gonna lean over to Sylack.
I do not think he challenges him with female.
This is the high elf, not the half elf.
There wasn't a half elf.
I thought there was.
No, he was a high elf the entire time.
It was a high elf, a dwarf, and then whatever the
No,
apprentice
high
was.
elf and 2 dwarves.
Oh, high elf and 2 dwarfs.
We had an entire session questioning about another half elf existing. That's fine. This is a high elf.
I think the half elf was Micah. Right?
No, I think
From Timbervault?
no, he was also a high elf. Well, wood elf.
Oh, okay. I have no idea then. I have no clue then.
It's all good. Y'all have pointy ears.
That's why I was saying he was challenging you because it was another half elf. But I guess I misheard entirely. Okay.
Sorry, my bad. All right, so yeah, he takes his time putting the armor back onto you, and he's like, we got a mirror. We have a mirror. If you like, take a look.
Yeah, sure.
You look at it. The gash has been very well put together. He puts his arm around you, puts a hand on his chest. Looks really dashing, doesn't it?
If I wasn't drooling out of my face right now, I'd be inclined to believe he's challenging for dominance right now.
And as he has his shoulder out and chest on, he's just kind of looking at you with a smile, just like.
Look.
See, he even bares his teeth at him.
Yeah, it
Give a
looks
smile,
very
give a
good.
smile.
You all did a very good job. Thank you.
It's like, thank you. It's like it was one of my first attempts at repairing, fixing armor, and I'm surprised I actually did really, really well. So
It looks great. Thank you.
yep. All right. So did you already pay this? You already did pay for this. It's like
I did pay.
All right. Well, if you ever need any more repairs, just come on by.
So,
Thank you.
he attempts to mate with our friend.
Why would a male mate with another male? That doesn't make any sense.
I'm so glad I went that way.
No, he's trying to assert his dominance.
All right.
Thank you. And I bid my goodbyes, and I start to head towards the door. Let's go,
Come back
guys.
soon. Say hi to Paloma for me.
Oh, definitely. And I kind of give him a soft glare, but like off the corner of my eye so he doesn't see.
Good. Stand your ground. Don't let him see your weakness.
This is great. All right.
So we leave? Yes?
Yeah, you leave. Are you guys gonna head back to Tally's Rest, or are you gonna do something else?
Well, it's getting late, right?
Yeah.
Then I see no reason to stay out.
I'm gonna head to Tally's Rest.
Yeah, we're heading back.
Okay.
Or actually, yeah, I'm gonna head to Tally's Rest.
Okay. Cool. Upon entering Tally's Rest, everyone kind of Paloma's the first to see you. It's like, oh, thank goodness! Thank the sun and moon. I'm so glad you guys are okay. Ooh. Was it? It's like I thought it was just a lump. I thought it was just a. Wasn't it just some kind of cave-in, or you guys smell awful. You smell burnt.
I know. We had to go down to the depths of the earth.
Do
Earth?
you have a room with a tub?
We do offer showering services. That's gonna be an extra silver though. If that's all right.
That's all
Just
right.
pull out a gold piece and hand
Okay,
it to
perfect. That'll be enough for all. That'll be enough for all of you. Okay, I don't know what's. This is weird. You smell like burnt beef and everything, and fabric and wood and all at once.
Yeah. It was really terrible.
Yeah, you can see the green dragonborn is like, he's kind of like, oh, okay. It's like, hurry up, get them. It's like I was like, I'd have them bathed for free if at this point. But
Smell worse than usual, don't they?
yes, they do. Just all of you do. Yeah, at this point, I'd let them bathe for free. Here, get them all the stuff and head them to and bring them to the water closet, and eventually, you guys get all the necessary stuff, some soaps and towels, and she leads you into a.
Why are we going to the loo? I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm trying to. It's like, and you do actually.
We're going to the actual bathroom.
Yeah, you actually do. You enter and actually. There's only one. Well, there's two, and there is and they're actually decently furnished, and with running water. So yeah, you enter. I don't know who's gonna. Let's just say you guys just figure out eventually who's gonna go first, who's gonna second, third, or.
You
Whatever.
said there was two, right?
Yeah.
So somebody gets to go. One, two. I'll go last.
Yeah.
I do not bother getting dressed after. I just wear the towel.
Okay. Are you gonna head down? To head down while just wearing the towel, or are you just gonna?
I'm just gonna head to the room. while
Okay,
wearing the towel.
that's fine. All right. You guys then take care of yourselves as well.
I sit at the bar.
Oh, you're sitting at the bar.
I don't need a bath.
Okay. They begrudgingly accept the fact that you refuse to take a bath.
Well, I mean, what could I I can't smell like burnt hair. I don't have any.
Okay, fair enough.
I-
suppose.
Smells can't really stick to his skin since it's.
It can stick to
still-
his clothes though.
Okay. Yeah. Surprisingly, once you two leave, she's like, okay, maybe it was just them. You actually don't smell too bad. You just smell a bit chawed, but you're not.
It was mostly the human. You could smell him a mile away. I've been stuck with him
And I just walk through.
for 9 hours.
I just walk through the bar on a towel. After this.
It's like, oh, jeez, sir, please, not. It's like at least. It's like,
Yeah, if I put back on those clothes, it ain't gonna be better.
You smelled like Dragonborn. For so long.
And she runs to the back, comes back with a bathrobe, and hands it to you. Please at least put this on.
I dropped the towel on the rope.
Oh Jesus! It's like oh, it's like Sun and Moon. And then the bartender's like, oh my god! It's like
You should have just left him with the towel. You wouldn't see this. Makes sense to me.
Meanwhile, I am relaxing in the bath because this is like the first one I've managed to be able to get since we left my home.
right, yeah.
I just head to my room and go to sleep.
Okay.
Wait, was Neville with you?
He is in the tub.
Alright.
It's like, I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. It's like we're sorry.
I'm going to go to Neville.
Okay.
What?
All right. So,
Entering your bathroom.
you head to the one door. Make a quick intelligence check.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Intelligence check.
This probably isn't how you're supposed to do it, but I want to see if this plays out properly.
Oof. 10.
At the realization of finally having a bath in a long time, you forgot to lock the door.
Okay.
In barges Sylack.
Oh. What do you...
Sinks deeper into the balls.
Hi.
Hello, Master Neville.
Hi. Can I help you?
Are you well?
I am well.
Are you... I have to wait for a long rest for that, but it's fine. Are you safe?
I believe I am. Thank you, Sylack. I appreciate your help.
What is that we shall do about your brother? He sounds like a tyrant.
I'm going to think about that as I clean up, and we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
You can go. I'll be all right.
Okay.
Shut the door on the way out, please.
Understood.
I don't think he's leaving.
He's not leaving.
I haven't left.
Well, then that's just the sound of the door naturally.
Yeah, the door was wide open. It's not actually. It's like just intently staring.
Why don't you go to your room, Sylack, and get some sleep?
I am tired. Yes, that is a good idea. If you need me, Master Neville,
I will call.
just call.
I will call.
Okay,
Great. Shut the door on your way out, please.
understood. I get it. and I shut the door.
Oh my god.
If Paloma wasn't already, if I didn't know Paloma was already down there, that would have been a perfect moment for man pull some shenanigans.
I was kind of waiting for it.
Anyways. So,
All right, so considering the fact that we are coming up on that point, after a relaxing bath, at first uncomfortable, then first comfortable, then uncomfortable, then comfortable again. You get,
However, uneasy because
Yes.
who knows who else is gonna pop in.
you get up, dry yourself off, head back to your room. You can see that before you.
I actually want to go to the bar after my bath.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
I just want to go to the bar really quick, and I
Yes.
want a glass of water. That's all.
Pull 'em out.
Actually, tea.
The green plum is a little bit busy, but the green dragonborn pours you a cup of tea and offers it to you, and he just kind of
Thank you,
stares
sir.
at you gingerly.
Thank you, sir.
You're
I
welcome.
take the tea. Is everything okay?
Yes, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Glad that you're smelling better. So
Me too.
everything's fine.
I'm very much glad I'm smelling better as well.
Yeah.
I appreciate all the services you offer here. It's a wonderful inn. Wonderful place.
Yes, we've worked very hard. A lot of that is thanks to our dear Paloma. So
Yes, she's wonderful. Thank you.
she is.
Did I do something, sir?
Did you?
Did I? I don't believe so.
Good. Keep it that way.
Okay.
Would you like anything else?
Oh no, that'll do it.
All right. Just holler if you need anything.
I will.
He's gonna get back to the mug.
I'm just gonna smell the tea first, really quick. Okay, and I'm gonna sip it.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. So you head back to your room.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've taken a long rest. Or are you gonna do anything else before we call it? Okay.
I just wanted to bother him.
Yeah. So as
Long
you
rest?
enter your room, you see on one table you toss all your clothes and armor and bits and stuff. You also see the pile of you gave him the arm?
Yes,
Yeah,
I have.
he has the arm.
But did you keep the blueprints that 20
Yes.
gave you? Okay. But yeah, are those still in your bag or did you take them out to look at them?
I didn't do
That's
in my
fine, that's
bag, I
fine.
guess.
Yeah, if you didn't do anything. So yeah, you take some time to calm your nerves, drink your tea, before drifting off to sleep.
Except that I don't sleep, so I understand.
But yeah.
Take a long rest.
Yeah.
I think very hard and long about what I'm gonna do about my brother and my family, apparently.
Meditation.
Huh?
Meditation.
Meditation. Got it.
All right.
Meditation.
And from
All
there,
the while on the other side of the room.
and from there, we will call it night. Hi everyone, this is Manny the DM, wanting to thank you for listening to Feats and Fantasies. We had a lot of fun this episode and would love to know if you enjoyed it too. You can talk to us on Twitter at Feats and Fantasies with the hashtag Cataclysm Rising. If you want to help support our adventures, please consider donating at doubletake.xyz/donate. All donations will go directly to improving the podcast and future projects related to Feats and Fantasies and help us fund better ways to get you involved. Thank you again for supporting our podcast by listening. Please share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next one.